Okay. Alright, I'm swapping now. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. This is going to be the first iteration of Feefle Fight. It is a community tournament run by me, and I am joined here by Hie Rin, who will be helping me commentate while I TO all of this while streaming. He's gonna be carrying the commentary for me.
Hello, I am Hie Rin, and yes, I will be co-commentating Feefle Fight. The first iteration, does that mean you're gonna do a bunch of these?
Yeah. Maybe down the line. This is like the first time I'm doing like something like this ever. I wanted to try it out because it seemed very fun.
Hopefully that runs smoothly. I couldn't help but notice that this is kind of like a precursor to the 10v10 that is going to be coming up soon with you and Shimada.
Yes, that is still in the works. That will be coming soon. But anyways, I think we could get started here. So we are going to be sorry. So we are going to be having Beaver versus Shinhwa. Okay. Sorry.
Beaver versus Shinhwa. Do you have any insights about these two players? Do you see them in your streams often?
I've definitely seen them in my stream. Okay, spectate match. Okay. So
Alright. Looks like we got Mei versus Ino.
I play this matchup a lot.
I played it on the Ino side. Ooh, we've got a bit of a level disparity here.
I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be a fun match.
Mankind
Interesting match.
cannot change society. So instead of reflecting,
See how they'll start this off.
blame the beasts.
3 round start options. I like to block against Mei at the beginning of the round.
At the beginning of the match. Shinhwa is apparently a lab monster.
Lab monster. Interesting. You know, it's definitely got the setups.
This is very exciting. Yeah, you know.
Letting the full intro rock. Ino's intro is like one of the longest, isn't it?
Versus Ino. Duel 1.
Alright, let's get started. Alright, backing off, but Mei taking the space. We've got some neutral notes. Trying to inch his way out. He gets whip punished by Dolphin. Oh, there's a vertical Dolphin. Oh, makes his way out of the corner, but Mei slides again. Tatsu. Not too much going on. Oh, here comes the charge dust. That looks like he's dead.
Yeah, Mei's dust damage is like one of the highest ones I've seen.
Oh, it looks
a
like
lot of jumps.
baiting like a throw tech maybe. All right, Shinhwa getting some momentum here. Oh, gets the air throw and grab, but oh, uses RC to get a combo. Wall break. Mei's gonna get that positive bonus.
Slap.
So that
Nice
looks
staggered
like
pressure.
the first match goes to Beaver.
Alright, getting right back into it.
Block. Oh no, you know what, offensive this time.
Here's a note. Let's see if Shinhwa can mix up Beaver. Looking good. Goes for the empty low. Comes the Dolphin pressure. Oh, but manages to steal his turn back
command
after the
throw.
H touch.
Let's go.
What's that? Command throw super. That's a lot of damage. It's maybe one of our most high damage options. Alright, Totsugeki after blocking the S stroke.
Ooh.
Oh, nice throw. Now this is gonna be the
throw
rest
back.
of. Oh!
Burst.
Okay, burst. Oh, Mei wants that round.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. This is
Hi.
round for Shinhwa. Ooh, bar flash. Touches, out of the air. Nice chase. A little bit of neutral. Sugeki tries to stroke under. Now Shimo has the corner. Wonder what Shimo was baiting there. Alright, jumps over the Totsu, gets his turn.
First was used. May's anchor has such a big hitbox. It's almost not fair.
Shimo manages to make it out of the corner. Fever tries to go for a throw.
Oh, is this it? Oh, no. Oh, almost.
Almost baited the burst, yeah. Oh, misses the anti-air there.
Oh, this is gonna be a lot of damage. Super.
Ooh, wall break.
Oh,
no
didn't
super.
finish it.
Alright, maybe Shimo can clutch this out so we can see another
Burst.
game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of meter. Oh, tries to go for the super for the projectile portion.
Scary. This is so nerve-wracking. Oh, double KO.
Double KO. Double KO.
Oh,
I think that we'd see it so early in the tournament.
it's clutch.
Alright, round start 6P. Get that cross up low. Fever with a 5P disrespect. The jabs. Oh, that's a big hit. Alright, it's guaranteed. Off of the charge 6H. Big burst. Doesn't want to block that mix up. Oh no, catches him with the stroke. Got the Abare Dolphin. Ooh, that's a juicy 6H. Gonna RC for the conversion, but burst out. Tries to zone a little bit with Chemical Love. Shimo kind of playing it pretty scared here. I kind of expect a YRC here, but looks like Shimo was content to keep that meter. Ooh, what was that?
Oh, I'm so scared.
Very tense.
Ah.
Oh, with punishes the 6H. So it looks like Beaver is going to advance to the next round.
That's crazy. That was a hot match. Yeah, I agree with chat. That was a very
got
hot
really
match. So let's see. In the stream matches, we are having Zig versus Dawn. So Zig is a very strong Potemkin player that bullies me all the time. And we have Dawn who plays Geo. Okay.
So we got a Potemkin versus Geo.
So let me spectate just 1 second.
It's an interesting match because Geo wants to get in, but Potemkin also wants you to stay close. So it's a little bit of a tightrope that Geo has to walk when she's doing pressure.
Yes. The bar is set high. There's a lot of killers in this in this tournament. Have experience with all of them kicking my butt on stream.
That's what we like to see.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves...
Alright, are we gonna see the intros?
Yeah. I think if you do in spectate mode, they let the intros rock. So they can load everything and catch up.
Ah, I see.
Maybe.
じゃあ、脅威測定しますね。
Let's see.
Potemkin versus Giovanna. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, go for the aerial approach, but gets thrown. Garuda.
Mega Fist, very scary. Oh, was that a
Against
Kara
Pop-Buster.
Potemkin Buster? Holy crap.
Is she dead? Nah, she has one more hit, right? Oh, she's dead!
Yeah, she is dead.
Wow!
Potemkin.
Potemkin for you.
Oh, crazy.
Alright. Right next to him again. Here's Potemkin Buster. But not in the corner. Jumps out, but not safe yet.
Oh,
Using that RC for the continued pressure and gets another Potemkin Buster for the game. First game goes to Zig. It's a double P.
double P.
Perfected twice. Damn.
So nasty.
Definitely very dangerous in this version. Potemkin. Any 2 Potemkin Busters can be the end of your end of your career.
So what can Giovanna do against Potemkin? Lots of grounded pressure?
I'm seeing like a lot of Mega Fist go unpunished, or at least Dunn is not taking back turns after blocking Mega Fist. It is minus if it's the forward version.
Yes, I believe it was either -3 or -4 on the forward version.
Yeah, so you can take the initiative after blocking it.
Ooh.
But the situation is so fast, it's hard to process. Jumps, trying not to get Potemkin Bustered, but gets Pot Bustered here. RC into that combo looked like it might have dropped.
Perfect.
But bursted out and caught lead. That's a very, very swift 2-0 from Zig. Very scary.
Very strong. Potemkin's very scary. You can understand why I'm very afraid of fighting Potemkin.
Exactly. Next up, we've got Korean Penguin versus Kyogin, Dimes for Crimes.
So, Dimes for Crimes plays Axel.
Yeah. And who does Korean Penguin play?
I believe
I almost
May.
said Korean Potemkin.
Korean Potemkin.
May versus Axel.
I think. Oh, no, Chip. I remember. I
Chip?
played Korean Penguin the other day.
Right.
Yeah, I put.
Chip is traditionally hard for Axel, as he's like a very fast character, right?
So I think it's very, very dependent on whether or not Kyo or Dimes can keep Chip out for the entire time.
Yeah.
Mankind. Duel 1.
I like the song choice.
Alright. Korean Penguin getting right into it.
Oh,
Gets a counter hit, the 2H anti-air, and the wall break. Dimes for Crimes with very little life left. Oh, what a whip punish!
just right outside of it.
You just went for it.
Duel 2.
Must have been buffering that. Nice. Oh, and Dimes for Crimes with a run-up throw at the beginning. We got Kyogin run-up throws. Of course, when it's difficult to keep someone out, you want to get in like a little bit of damage when you can, so you don't have to keep them out as many times, right?
Yeah. It's like you kill them in 1 or 2 combos, or you kill them in 3 or 4 combos. There's a lot more margin for error. More combos you have to do.
Oh, nice anti-air, so that's going to be a combo with Rensen. We got a little bit of chip damage with a delayed Blossom off of the Rensen. Or a Cherry Bomb, I think is what it's called. Tries to go for the run-up throw again. That would have killed Chip, I think. Alright, blocking the K Alpha. But catches him with the low follow-ups of Resho.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right back into it. What's that? 5 key. Ooh, attempted dust. There we go, cross up from the P Alpha Blade. Back to full screen. But Chip quickly making it back in. Proceeds into a wall combo. Okay, Alpha breaking the wall. Got positive bonus on deck. Kyogin getting a little bit of momentum with that throw and some damage. But quickly returning back into neutral with lots of meter for Korean Penguin. expect some kind of RC pressure here. Not a lot of life left for Kyogi, and I'd be afraid of chip damage here. Korean Penguin kind of slowing his pace down, but not a lot of life left to work with. Oh, goes for the run-up throw. Nice work.
The pixel of health. I like it.
We got some zoning here. Nice end zoning. Nice throw. Chip with not a lot of life left. They're getting a little bit of offensive momentum here.
Sorry, I did not update the score.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's a game for Kyogi.
Okay, there you go.
So we're at 1-1.
1-1. Our first game 3. Very exciting. This matchup. Oh, are we gonna get the character switch? We are going to get a character switch.
Some counter picking going on.
I see Soul Bad Guy.
I guess he wanted more firepower and health to work with. We need speed. Let's just punch this guy. Soul. The #1 public enemy in this drive right now. Alright, let's see how Korean Penguin approaches this matchup. I'm just slowly trying to make it in, but he's already lost over half of his life. Trying to make himself safe.
Perhaps Dimes is very used to the Axel Soul matchup.
Yeah, I think it's like overall not that bad for Axel, besides like the reward that Soul gets. Like it's like probably fine fighting him until Soul gets the hit, and then it becomes terrible.
Because I was told when I play as Mei, you want Soul to whiff his move. So I guess it's the same idea, but Axel just has so much more space to work with.
He's got the tools to keep Soul out, but you have to keep him out so many more times than he needs to get in.
Oh, with the command grab, nice. Purple RC to get out of it. This is a complete lockout.
Yeah, and he's eating a lot of chip damage off of the Ranson Cherry, delayed Cherry combo.
Oh, but it is Soul's
but he's
turn.
in now, so let's see what's happening.
Oh, missed the grab.
Oh, there we go. So looks like Kyogian takes it over Korean Penguin. Not sure if that counter pick really worked out for Korean Penguin. We'll see next time.
See next time. I feel like when you switch characters, you still need to get into the groove of like actually playing them. All right?
Yeah, it's another skill to be able to swap characters on the fly for sure.
So I did have my next matches on deck.
Let's see who's next.
So I have Sad Kill versus Butterpuds. I think we're just waiting for them to congregate so we can talk here.
Alright, so that was our round 1, right?
Yeah, that was pretty much all of round 1.
We kind of just zoomed it.
We kind of zoomed it. But, you know, we don't want to be here for like 5 or 6 hours.
You got some kind of PTSD about tournament length?
I don't know.
You want to talk about that?
Well, it's a small... Oh, well, everyone's here. Hold on. Let me spectate. Don't start the match. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's see. For a small 20-man bracket, you know, you don't want to be there for like 8-9 hours.
Exactly.
I kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah, of course.
You aren't limited by the amount of setups. Butter putts, okay.
Exactly. As long as everyone's on the ball, online tournaments can go pretty quickly.
Yes. I mean, when I participated in the VTuber 3v3 tournament, that was about 5-6 hours, and I was exhausted by the end of it.
Yeah, it was really long. There were a lot of participants and a lot of people to manage, yeah?
Yes. At least with this, you can sort of have everyone, you know, congregate themselves.
They blame the beasts, heaven, or hell.
Well, yeah.
And you don't have to worry about announcing your team orders and stuff like that. Like the 3v3.
Sad Kill, they posted that they were like the 42nd May ranking in Celestial, I think. Or was that 69? So they're very
69.
strong.
Nice. So we got May versus Amelia. The thing about fighting May is that you really have to be ready for the standard. Like
Standard May game.
Totogeki, backdash, Totogeki. If you haven't done your homework, it's really easy to get run over, right? And then on top of that, she has a really strong base kit. Very, very good normals. Like that close slash that you see a lot of. It's very good at anti-airing her whips extremely quickly. So it's pretty safe to just use when you can. Alright, so Butterpud's trying to get some kind of momentum. Got Sad Kill's burst, but Butterpud's needs to make this count on his last life. So we got a wall break. So we're back to neutral. No frame advantage because the wall break goes by normal and not by super. It looks like Butterpud's gonna make it back.
Nice.
Back in the game. So we're
When Melia gets to play her game, she gets to play her game.
For sure.
Mix-ups on the mix-ups.
It really never is over until it's over with Melia. She's got such great momentum. Running into a couple of dolphins, and that
combo? Oh.
Kind of fatal. It whiffs the 2H, but still manages to get the wall break with R/J.
I believe Melia has the second or third lowest health in the game at the moment.
She is quite a
Quite
lightweight.
soft.
Yeah.
Oh, yellow RC. Oh, the grab. All right.
Goes for
Chance.
throw. Goes for throw.
Aww. Jump in place. Jump in place. Heavy slash.
Yeah, that looked like a
good
little bit of
tool.
an executional error. I don't think normally you can just jump out of a disc setup like that.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
I think it depends on what they do, right?
Reflecting on themselves.
I don't have much Melia experience. You have more than me, because you get to fight against Fumiko all the time.
Against Fumi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got that.
I had time to
Just
backdash
pressure.
that actually.
A little bit greedy.
Non-needy disc has
Walling off
better
Melia with a
follow-up.
far slash. Oh, catches Melia with the jump H. Nice conversion.
That was a crazy conversion.
May. Duel 2.
Alright, let's see what Butterpud's can do in this round. Hopefully they get some kind of momentum. This is Butterpud's opportunity to get out of the corner. Oh no, the anti-air close slash. So dependable. Ooh, tries to stay in the air to avoid pressure, but gets caught on the way down.
So Sad Kill out there with the win for that one.
Yeah, Zadgiel's gonna move on to the next round. Butterpud's going to be in the losers bracket.
Losers round 1 is slowly filling up. I think everyone has to wait for round 2 to be it's completely over. So on the next stream match we have Xavier Calavera, another May, versus Grouse Ladyboy.
So Grouse's Ladyboy is not Grouse.
It's not
Am I
Grouse.
correct?
Grouse, the Zato player, but I'll
The
be.
Zato player.
Okay, don't start yet. Xavier, Calavera. Alright. I did not get a chance to see what Grouse Grouse Ladyboy plays, but we'll find out really soon. So feel free to start whenever.
I know. Yeah, I remember playing Javier in Plus R. They were playing ABA.
Ooh, Anji.
Emma, right? It's interesting to see the transition to May in Strive. We got a few Grouse's Ladyboy fans in the chat.
Mankind
You believe in the Grouse harem? Nice.
instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beast's heaven.
Top 8 is gonna be a whole harem?
Alright, we got some aerial neutral going on.
So from my experience, May can't carelessly dolphin, otherwise you'll get hit by the spin and a follow-up.
Yeah. Anji's definitely got ways to punish anyone for being predictable.
Oh,
All those spins.
Xavier was expecting that. He was expecting the super.
Alright, blocks the overhead and gets a good punish. Good. Blocks the low and takes his turn back. Nice. Javier over Grouse for round 1. Or Grouse's Ladyboy for round 1.
Yes, the original Grouse plays Zato. Dolphin emote for Feef channel N. Soon. Ooh, Gold Burst. Reversal super. Get the wall splat.
Oh, he reached.
Very strong.
There's so much damage.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
very
reached the counter
ridiculous.
again.
Oh. Perhaps, yeah. Dying to chip damage.
Yeah.
So that is 1 on the board for Calavera.
With that much life, it's really hard to fight back. You gotta make some kind of read and call it out.
Nah, man, Anji living the struggle life. Yes.
But I see some like attempted spins there, you know, to call it the neutral dolphin.
Oh, just with the 5P.
Ooh, follow out with the 6P at the round start.
Then we got the Cold Burst. Was that a purple RC into a grab? Oh, another one? But it was alone
Oh,
to a block dust.
Good reaction. He tries to whiff punish, but a little bit late and gets punished by the dolphin instead. Oh, we got some whiff throws here.
Should be dead. Nope.
Oh, no, drops the combo.
Was he not? Maybe he wasn't ready for the side switch.
Alright, so now we got some offense
Regen.
for Grouse's Ladyboy. Oh, but messes up
Overhead.
his offense.
The struggle. The struggle with Anji. Huh?
May wins.
Failed to rematch. So, Calavera moving on to round 3. Let's see. Okay, let me report the score.
May Army going strong.
Oh, you know, it's me, right? I play May. So we got according to this, Shimada Tiger versus Kodo. So we have
Alright.
Kodo on stream again.
Who does Kodo play?
Potemkin.
Potemkin. So we got another Geo versus Potemkin matchup, don't we?
Yes, but Oh wow. On their way. Let's see. Room code is posted in the chat.
And of course, we will be looking very closely because we want to see how Shimada plays to prep for the 10v10.
10v10 to beat me. 10v10 to beat me, and players representing on my side. We are biased.
You gotta believe, you know, we're
biased, but you root for Shimada.
taking this chance to study the Shimada team. A lot of people who are going to be representing Shimada in the 10v10 are also in this tournament as well, so it's good to see everyone's playstyles.
There is a good handful. Oh, Shimada with the bow. Probably can't see. So let me change the stuff here. Alright, and we are... Wait.
It looks like
They
there's some kind
started.
of Shimada war cry. And, oh, they started without us. All right, we're gonna be commentating on these life bars now.
Alright.
Looks like we're off to some neutral where nobody's taking any damage.
I think it takes a while. I think it takes a while. You were
Yeah,
waiting.
it's not ready for yet. PNG fights. Got Shimada with the baseball bat, and Koto with up sign, kind
This is
of
intense.
style. You know, Shizuo, right? From Durara. He's in Dengeki, right?
Yes.
Fights stop sign sometimes.
Oh, it looks like
Sometimes railing
Shimada
on the
is
ground.
ahead at the moment. Looks
A
neck
little
and
bit
neck.
more life, but you know it is Potemkin, so anytime Shimada takes any damage, she might be in danger of dying.
So hopefully I can get this next match. No. It's okay.
All right, it looks like Koto takes the first round.
Shimada is definitely getting Garuda'd right now.
Yeah, the small increments are the chip damage from Garuda, and then you got like the big chunk after. That's when you get command grabbed after blocking the Garuda.
So it looks like the first match is over. And it looks like Koto got the first one. So hopefully I can get this next one.
All right.
The eye is on me. Here to report F Pop Buster. It's very strong. All right, I'm watching this time. I'm watching.
Hold on, am I allowed to swear on your stream?
You can. You can swear. I can. You can swear. I'm not allowed to swear.
Okay. Just checking.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of
I had a casual tournament that I didn't invite you. WTF? You didn't ask.
or hell.
You have to keep your eyes open in the Feef Discord.
Actually, this tournament was put together by a couple, maybe a group of 3 or 4 people who wanted to go, hey, let's run a Feef, a Feef tournament.
Tournament for the people.
Where the
People's
Feefle.
tournament.
Shimada starts off with the cross up,
Getting some good offense here.
but of course,
But remember, one slip up means that Potemkin is in. There's a Garuda block
that was a weird
there. A little bit
interaction.
of a scramble.
Oh,
Get a low, nice jump out of the Pop Buster attempt. But here
painful.
is the second Pop Buster, and one more. Oh, doesn't block low, but bursts out. Very high-paced match. Ooh, whiffs that GODT.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, interrupt on the cross up. Potemkin using up his burst. Get that
Mega
full
fist.
screen slide head.
Being lethal as ever.
Alright, power slash, conversion.
Ooh. The drop.
Drops a combo and gets caught by Mega Fist.
Duel 2.
Okay, reads the jump but misses. Out of range for the Garuda, but manages to stuff Shimada's approach with 5 key.
Oh, with the Pop Buster. Shimada's turn, but of course, one of the options that Potemkin can do in the corner is jump Mega Fist, and if you aren't ready for it, you're gonna get hit. Ooh.
Okay, good block on the reversal. It is a little bit slow to come out.
Oh.
Power slash.
Oh.
First the Garuda, but out of range to actually hit the Potemkin. Shimada's looking really low on life and gets tagged by the Mega Fist. So Toto takes this one and advances to the next round. GG.
So we got next match is J-Ram versus Krungulis, which I believe are there.
Everyone already ready to go.
Krungulis, yeah. I've got to decide the next matches. So feel free to start whenever.
Very, very high-paced tournament we got here. We're already into round 3. Losers round 1. It looks like losers. We want to kind of kick up the pace for that. And we will be holding top 8 for stream matches.
Yep.
Duel 1.
So I believe everyone in round 3 just needs to win one more before
For top 8.
For top 8. So very, 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 very short casual tournament.
Everyone in losers brackets, let's get going.
J-Ram here with the Nagoriyuki.
Nago versus Geo. Alright, we got some Geo representation here.
Geo, you mean Nagoriyuki? We had Geo. We had. Oh wait, no, you're right. We have 3 Geos.
We got a lot of Geos and a lot of Mays. Nago a little bit rare this time. Try to go for a throw conversion with the RT, but it doesn't quite get anything too substantial. Nice interrupt.
Oh,
Geo is minus. Oh, this is gonna hit.
Oh.
Alright, manages to get the interrupt with the super. I am noticing that trend though. We've got the Maze, we've got the Geos. Alright, that OTG6H. Nago getting offense. I think that's gonna be dead, but Krong manages to burst out of that combo. A little bit of pressure from Geo here. Nice far slash. Nice interrupt on the spiral arrow. I don't actually know what that move is called officially. You got that dive kick super, the anti-air into the wall break, and interrupts the dust. Nice defense by J-Ram. Managing to snag that round to move on to the 3rd round of the first game. Okay, we got a throw, so now Geo's in the corner. Gets that command grab.
Nagoriyuki doing what he does. Big damage.
Big damage into wall break. We're back to neutral, but tags the backdash with Beyblade. I actually don't know any of the names of the new characters' moves.
You can call him Beyblade.
We got Beyblade, we got Spiral Arrow, we got the back kick. We got burn kick. Anyone familiar with Street Fighter 4 Sea Viper? It looks like we got some Geo corner pressure here.
First with overhead. Oh, but manages to get a grab.
Alright, sneaking out a throw. Nago's got the corner now. Oh, but goes
Slow
for
button.
the reversal super. Alright, Nago's still got life to work with though, and Nago can do a lot of damage in one combo, so it's definitely not over for Nago. YRC. Respect the meaty. And Geo manages to take that round. Alright. Oh, Nago again getting that corner throw, putting Geo into the corner. It's a lot of life going away. Okay, again with the reversal super. Will it hit this time? It will hit again. But Nago has a lot of life, so it's not too bad. This time landing that 2S after the YRC. Down to the last round. Nice chase. Let's see if Nago gets another back throw. Oh no. Alright, we got some punishes here and breaking the wall. That's our Beyblade. Ooh, nice whiff punish on the far slash. Goes for the throw. RC combo. Ooh, into the super. It's all unburstable. So the next hit is probably gonna take it. Oh, and tags him low with a 2S.
So
Evens it out.
now we
Congulus,
got a game
1-1.
3.
Duel 1.
These matches are very good. I love it.
Nice punish on the 2S. It's a little bit of a counter hit. Nago going for the burst. Both of them burst all used up. Next combo is definitely going to continue. Alright, a little bit of footsies here with that 2S 5H.
So if you did not know this, if Nagoriyuki has 2 bars of blood gauge, he can combo 2 slash into 5 heavy slash.
Again with the reversal super. Congulus definitely getting mileage out of that. Oh, but gets tagged by the disrespect 6P. Alright, we got burn kick, a little bit of plus frames. Get that throw. Nice shimmy. Or backdash to make that throw whiff. Oop. My footage is frozen a little bit. We're good.
So
Ooh, that
now,
killed.
round 3, duel 3, all comes down to this.
What was that? A little bit of pressure, getting that plus frame on the burn kick. JRM is really having trouble with interrupting
The dash of crabs.
Character resets, yeah. Any one hit can take this now. Goes for the gold burst. Let's take some meter. Can't burst any combos. I'm gonna use some meter. Okay. Whiffs the command grab. Let's stay safe. Very strong because when you're in the vicinity of the opponent, you hold them down.
So it looks like.
Congulus takes it.
Yep.
Alright. So who do we have next? Are we down to the next round?
We are. So we're actually in round 3 already. We're just waiting for losers to play out their stuff. I haven't been keeping up. But we do have our next 3 matches up on deck.
Alright.
Tiger Bro win.
We got a lot of like I said before, a lot of Maze and Geos coming up.
So the very interesting thing about this round 3 is we actually are going to have a pot versus pot mirror match in Kodo versus Zig.
Oh, nice. That means only one pot can win, though.
Only one pot can. Well, the other pot can go through losers.
Yeah, unfortunately for the pot fans, we got the pot knockout. We got some inquiries in Discord. Are you gonna wait for loser side so you can stream all the top 8? So it looks like we're gonna stream some of those loser matches as well.
You know, it's actually been less than an hour. I feel like we can stream losers. You know, this is my first time like organizing a tournament and stuff like that. I'm still very new. So we got Sad Kill versus Kane. I am not sure who Kane plays, but it should be very good considering the matches. Ooh, level. That's a very. This is gonna be a very high level match, actually.
1060. That's more numbers than my graphics card. we got Nago versus May here.
Starting off with Beyblade Spin. You can't carelessly Dolphin against Nagoriyuki.
Yeah, Beyblade is such a strong advancing move.
You'll be met with a sword to the face.
But May pushing Nago into the corner. Missed the anti-air. Ooh, nice little punish on the 2H.
Full conversion.
Full combo here. Getting that wall break. Nago with just a sliver of life and set kill. May. Already at 50% with positive bonus. Is this gonna be a punish? Yeah. And Kane go into Blood Rage. That was unfortunate. Alright, we got some May pressure in the corner. We're getting that back throw though. That May is in the corner. Those preemptive 2Hs not working out for Kane. Still going for those preemptive 2Hs. I wonder if it's a matchup thing or what Kane is anticipating there. This tag heel takes it pretty quickly for the first game. Let's see if they get right back into it quickly or if Kane decides to take a minute to think about it. Alright, we're back in. Round start, Totsugeki. Already into the corner. Not where you really want to be. Risk gauge going up, used up his burst. Okay, we got a blocked 2H. But Taikyo quickly taking momentum back. H Dolphin goes for the 5k though. Alright, Dolphin's over the 2S. Counter hit Dolphin.
Oh, with the 5P.
Confirmed with RC. Oh, alright, back dashes away from the slide. Start slide. A little bit of a statement, I think. Totsugeki now go all the way into the corner. And looks like Kane's at a loss. How to deal with the Totsugeki pressure. Vertical Dolphin, back dashes out, power slash, Totsugeki RC, 6H, Totsugeki 2S, Totsugeki. Totsugeki, slide.
May
Jumps over, throw, Totsugeki, backdash Totsugeki, power slash.
May the relentless girl.
Definitely.
as her flavor text says.
Psycho was definitely allowed to do whatever they felt like at that moment. Very oppressive.
Very impressive. So, let's see. 3 players in room. So I believe the next match. Let's go SeaWorld.
That was very quick actually. So we got what, Javier versus Beaver next, right?
Mm-hmm. And we both saw them play earlier. Maze, Potts, Axel. Let's see. I'm looking. You're right. We got Maze. Got Axel. We got Potemkin. Yeah, you're right.
Maypot Axel. Very difficult to defend against characters, huh? Like, you have to be pretty good with the matchups to beat these guys' base plans. You know, they have very strong plans, knowledge checks, and whatnot. So it's pretty hard to deal with these characters without doing your homework.
Let's see. Right now, I'm
like
currently
Loser
organizing.
Is proceeding fairly well now. We got a bunch of losers around 2 matches.
Yes, we're probably gonna stream all of them since you know, pretty good on time here. And also, winner's bracket is very, very far ahead.
It is very far ahead. In general, I'd say a good rule of thumb is to like keep them as even as possible. That's generally how we do it with offline tournaments and paper brackets, right? So the losers brackets, they're kind of the winner's bracket goes to the right, and then the losers bracket stems from the winners or from the same bracket but goes to the left. If you can imagine that on paper. So what we try to do is we try to keep them as even as possible, and that usually keeps things running pretty smoothly. Like we don't have to wait for too many matches.
I think I was intimidated by losers round 2. Cause you need winners from losers round 1, and then you need losers from round 2 and winners. I don't know. I'm green. This is the first time I'm doing this.
It's fine. It's fine.
Nah. It's no big deal. So right now we are waiting for Xavier,
Exactly.
Calavera, and
Beaver.
Beaver.
First small, you know?
Yeah, first one. The next one will be better. I'm also trying to see if there's interest for more regions. This one's NA only. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Calavera. We're good on time.
We are good on time. We're just trying to speed run it, you know? Give the best time.
I wouldn't say speed. You know, we're here like doing it in increments. Increments. Try my best.
Same room.
Oh, is this a May mirror match?
Ooh, so we were getting a couple of mirror matches going on here. We got this May mirror match, and we got that Potemkin mirror match, right?
I'm very excited for the
Nago mirror match too. That would be crazy.
Yes, it is the same room. Okay.
If this is a May mirror match, then whoever wins this gets to play another May mirror match.
I'm sorry. I didn't really seed this. I pressed random a couple times. I don't think I have. I don't think I have the knowledge to seed people. May the best May win.
Yeah, it's true. Like, usually smaller tournaments don't seed on their first iteration anyway, you know?
Makes sense.
Because they don't have results to go off of.
Okay.
I'm getting some comments. We all win when May wins. We got this May hive mind going on here.
Well, I play May.
From the May players.
Where is it? Where's that May copy pasta? Does anyone have that on? Let's see. May Guilty Gear copy pasta. You know the one I'm talking about. I hope May wins.
Oh no! I totally wiped that from my mind. All right.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting,
I don't even know if the guy who made that copy pasta even plays Strive.
Got this. He's got the spirit. So he got the openings
I'm
rocking.
yell at him the next time I see him.
May versus May. Duel 1.
May versus May. All right, we got some May action going on here. Okay, then with the jump age, nice conversion. That is more than half. That's more than half life. Getting that vertical dolphin.
The Maymir is very volatile. Is all I can say from my experience. Both of them are fighting to take their turns.
Ooh, that one was gonna be big if it didn't burst it. I'm sure.
Ooh, command
nice
throw.
command grab. That's in the
That's
in
a
the corner, so
combo.
we're gonna get a big combo. Ooh, into super too. That's a lot of damage, and we're gonna get some frame advantage off of the super wall break. A nice reversal. And back to the other side. Nice block on the charge fast. Okay, Totsugeki back. You are minus on the S Totsugeki, so it does make sense that you can Totsugeki after you block a Totsugeki.
Yeah, but it is the decision whether or not if the minus May decides to just stick and do either 5k, 2s, or another Totsugeki. I think a very flowcharty, right? I feel like May's game plan is very simple. Playing May myself.
You can kind of chart out the actions that May can take after doing a Totsugeki and blocking that. Because she is at a set distance most of the time. Oh, alright.
Red
tangle,
RC into right away charged up dust. I like
get a
it.
full combo though. Maybe they thought that there was a burst coming. So
Yeah,
it did
Beaver
not have
did.
the contact.
Beaver did have burst there, so I believe Calavera was waiting for it.
Duel 1.
But unfortunately, he didn't, and it was dropped.
Oh, goes for the run-up command grab. Not in the corner though, so
Ooh,
it doesn't get
gold.
a full combo. But now they are in the corner, and that is a counter hit jump age. No conversion though. All right, nice interrupt. Now they're kind of even frame advantage, but at a positional disadvantage. We're gonna take this round off that wall break. Slash.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
All right, we got a little bit more getting towards the center of the screen. As we're using this burst to maintain screen position.
Fortunately, the full combo is about to happen.
And Beaver back into the corner.
Ooh. Oh, yellow RC whiffing. Ending with the...
With the jump H.
Jump H, yes.
Beaver taking it 2-0.
My brain stopped working there, but GG's to both players. That was crazy.
And that's not the end of the May mirrors. We've got more coming up.
More Maymirs. But first,
In top
we
eight,
are
yeah.
going Zagludo versus Kodo.
So we're gonna get our Potemkin mirror. If you guys haven't had enough mirrors.
I'm surprised there are no soul players. Well, we did have the one soul.
We had the switch, right?
We had the
from
switch.
Penguin, from Korean Penguin, we had that counter pick. That didn't quite work out. So not quite. I expect that Penguin is a chip main and has like a little side soul.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Correct me if I'm
So instead
wrong.
of reflecting on themselves,
That's what it seemed like to me.
beasts.
Get the intro rockin'.
Hell.
2 boxes come out and 2 Potemkins show up. I've never watched Potemkin Mirror in Stripe yet, actually.
Potemkin versus Potemkin.
They get sent out like Pokemon.
They're so big on the screen. This is actually great.
Oh no! the throw-in ball on the Potemkin Buster.
This matchup is kind of crazy.
It's a lot of damage already.
Potemkin Buster beats Kara Potemkin Buster.
Mega Fist to Mega Fist. Burst to keep the corner. Koto wants to finish it now.
Oh, but
Zig getting some momentum and the Kara pop
Zig
buster.
with the Kara pop buster. Are we? Oh,
One more. Okay, pop buster. PRT, but doesn't block the Mega Fist escape. Koto takes first round. Oh, okay. Mega Fist for that RPS beating up the pop buster. It's a Mega Fist neutral. Double jumps. Both double jumping at the same time, but only one press the button. Alright, 6 age, getting that positional advantage. Koto now in the corner, but makes his way out with the shield. Shield sweeper. Oh, drops the pop buster, but retreats with the PRC, but gets pop bustered for his troubles.
dang.
Gets anti-aired by the 5P.
Koto with the first one. This matchup is crazy. Pop
It is pretty
Burster
crazy.
versus Pop Buster.
A lot of moves cover a lot of the screen actually, so they are in danger of like they do have to like play a little bit of the RPS game very often in this matchup. Always in range for something.
Garuda?
Okay.
With the backwards Mega Fist.
We got a little bit of an instant block. I use the slide head to armor through that Mega Fist. Meaty close slash 2H Mega Fist combo OTG Mega Fist for the kill. Mega Fist neutral, Mega Fist gaming. Hammer falls through the 2D. Alright, far splashed. 5 gauge. Okay, Mega Fist, defensive Mega Fist, that back Mega Fist. Ooh, punishes the slide head with the slide head. Now they're both doing slide head again.
Oh!
But Zig getting the second slide head, which
Oh!
is punishing
Oh.
Koto's slide head.
We waited too for the burst bait, but unfortunately, Koto with the patience.
Alright, but it looks like he's gonna have to deal with his super, pushing him all the way into the corner. Okay, 2D. Mega Fist. Tags Koto with the Mega Fist, and now they're both. Oh wait,
Both,
it looks like Zig's up. So they both have one game each, right?
Yep. One game each.
I can't help notice, but Temkin has a barcode on his shoulder.
Yeah. You think if you scan it, you can find out.
Put it on his uniform as well. Alright, we got that Pop Buster, and I think that's
No
dead.
burst. He would save the
Yeah.
burst for the next match.
Yeah, it's very difficult to make a comeback off that much HP, especially when you have to be careful about all of these Mega Fists. Alright, 6 stage. Hammer falls into the corner, but Mega Fist out of the Pop Buster.
The side switch.
Yeah, Zig really good at getting that positional advantage and putting Koto into the corner. Catches them both, slide head.
Very scared of slide head because of all the possible options that they could pick. Like this. That is very scary to see.
It looks like Mega Fist is a pretty good way of dealing with that Hammer Fall PRT. Get them out of
No
the...
way! Yo!
Alright, we're on to the last round of the last game. 2H! 2H. Oh!
And then they both double jump. You have Garuda,
Yeah.
Mega Fist.
Defensive
Ah,
Mega
this is
Fist.
crazy.
Combo. The defensive Mega Fist again.
Oh.
Using Heavenly to get out of the corner.
Burst was
Zig
used.
with the massive meter advantage.
Air
and positional
throw.
advantage.
Oh, this is scary!
This could be it.
Zig with the burst
Burst
coming
out,
just
burst
in
out, burst
time.
out.
Oh, this is very difficult.
He has to deal with the super. He has no life.
Hammer fall.
He has no meter to chip. To watch him down.
Oh, Zig with the... Oh my... That was
The clutch
super
Mega Fist
intense.
on the punish on the hammer fall.
Yes, that was a very sweating emoji, chat.
He bet his life on that Mega Fist. Granted, Megafist is pretty good. I'd bet my life on Megafist too.
Yeah, that move is crazy. Hence why there is a meme of me where I'm terrified of. Oh, you know what? I can pull it on stream. Right
Is it
here.
Yes, it is still first to two. It's first to two all the way up until winners finals and losers finals. I fear no man but that thing.
Yes, I am very afraid of Potemkin.
it's a little image of Potemkin doing heavenly on
May. Did I
May.
play May? There's my little emoji there. Do people want best of 5? Top 8?
best of 5, top 8. Oh no.
Do you want me to
Some
change the
legal action
rules?
here.
Do you want me to change the rules right now?
That's dangerous. That's dangerous living.
It's dangerous work. It's dangerous living.
Yeah. So next up we got Kyogin versus Krongulus.
We'll do... Yes.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. This
You
is
never know.
still
Maybe
my
next
first
time there'll
time.
be more entrants or something.
Yeah. I'm usually not sure how these tournaments go. Usually.
Usually we don't change rules in the
Yeah,
middle of
usually
our
you don't change the rules. We want our tournament integrity.
Exactly. Alright, so we got Kyogin, Axel player versus Krongulus, Geo.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
What's up,
I think
Yaru?
Geo players actually don't mind this matchup very much.
Yeah. So, Geo's neutral.
Yeah.
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 She can just run right through or stand still under Axel's 5P.
She's got that sliding far slash. Alright, looks like Krongulus has Kyogin in the corner. Nice
I
read
like
on
it.
the throw. Kyogin's still doing perfectly fine with that life lead. It's actually looking tough for Krongulus. Using his meter to get in with the dive kick, but gets tagged by stray jump S. Nice run, nice cross under. Spot. Ooh, gets thrown. Trying to throw. Okay, I see. Let's put in Kyogin all the way to the corner. Burns to keep the corner. Nice anti-air to it. It's gonna be a 5P Rensen. With the delayed cherry for the extra chip damage. Tries to go for the command grab, but Krongulus jumps over that. Gets anti-aired again. 2S 5P Rensen. Krongulus makes his way in. The fire slash into the RRC. RRC goes for the throw. Tries to bait super, but gets tagged on backdash.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Alright. Krongulus already using the burst.
Oh, with the
Tries
grab.
to go for the throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I don't know what move that is, but that into Axel Bomber, lots of damage.
Ooh, make their way in. Far slash. RC. Wall break. Charge dust. Optimal.
Is it optimal?
Charge dust probably does the most damage.
Okay.
For the wall break.
Super? Question mark? Nope. Ooh.
Alright. It's a quick first game from Krongulus.
Let's see what... Ah. So that is dust. That kick that Axel does.
Oh, the sideways, the horizontal one?
I get hit by it a lot.
Okay, gets that take throw off the 5k.
Oh.
Tries to jump out of the burn kick.
Wake up throw, dash back, blocking surely. No?
You do it early enough? No! It gets tagged by the super.
Wake up super.
On with his own super. No punish on the super
Well,
though.
sort of a punish. One kick.
Ooh, counter hit. This is pretty big.
Ooh.
And doesn't block it out.
Can't press a button when Giovanna does that. Only with the spinny move.
Just filling it out. Dashes past and whiffs underneath.
And now it is Gio's game. With burst used. The Axel manages to run away.
Air dash.
Ooh. Sniper sickle.
Doesn't manage to get the Renton over there. Spending the meter for
very dangerous.
Super.
Oh, yeah, have to use a burst there. Probably would have loved to save it for next round, but you really can't take any chances. Especially on...
Especially with your last round, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so Kugan trying to keep Prungulis out, but nice air dash. Giovanna's in now.
Avoids the overhead.
Nice
with
jump.
Jump dust. Giovanna pressure. Fortunately, doesn't get the punish, but we did get the grab.
A reversal super right away. Okay, we got pretty good punish. Could have used meter though. Meter is important.
Command throw.
Oh, catches.
Purple RC. Oh, okay. We managed to follow it up. Would have been very sad. Very sad. Very nice, very nice.
Nice work from Kugin.
Now we
it
got
back to the last game.
The last game. And this is to get into winner's quarters. Fortunately, we got lots of good matches in losers round 2 that we're gonna
air dash has to burst.
get into.
Trying to not let Prungulis take that much momentum, but now Kyogen's in the corner. It's thrown into a combo with the wall break. Only one more hit is going to decide this round. Oh, and managed to sneak past that 2S.
Burst right away.
It looks like Kyogen's trying to take a more offensive approach now. Oh, maybe he's losing a little bit of patience, keeping away abilities. To gain a little bit more damage by running offense. Tried to go for the run out dust though, but Prungulis not respecting that much. It's gonna hit.
Nope.
No, he's
punish.
Oh, but the spacing made it so that the... Oh no, he went for 2H instead of 5H.
Match 3. Let's rock. I do like the adjustment of being a lot more offensive. Doesn't work? Try something else.
Yeah, you definitely want to switch it up if your main thing is not working.
And it also gives gives you a chance for your opponent to like adjust. So I like this. Red RC, only one extra hit, but we'll take it. Command throw whiffs.
Not staying on the ground for that command grab.
Oh,
and Kyogen takes it.
yes, he does.
That's what that switch out really worked out for him.
So, we are now moving on to losers.
All right.
Yes.
You got some losers matches queued up.
In my very bad mistake, I got winners very far ahead. But we will fix this. So first up, we have Grouse versus JRAM. So we're just waiting for the game to load. Will it let me in? Of course it'll let me in. Losers more like second chances, yes. Or second chances, second chances.
Second chancers. There was some discourse about that for the naming of the second bracket. It's kind of funny.
I'm glad you're having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun too.
Alright, so we got Grouse's Zato. Very rare character, Zato.
Grouse is very good.
Zato. Alright. Gets the refill on the Eddie meter with the command grab Dancing. Nice block on the charge or on the dust, but gets tagged by the Polo Frog. Oh, he's gonna trade here. That's
Trade.
gonna be big damage.
I do like the red Naguyuki skin.
Ooh, just blows through the drills. Alright, then we got
Let's see.
Grouse in the corner.
Oppose, but unfortunately to H dinks Eddie, or to S dinks Eddie.
To it, yeah. Let's see if Grouse can make his way out of the corner. Blood Rage, though.
Command throw does
a
so
lot
much
of
damage when Naguyuki is like that.
But Nago is still...
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. So Grouse does die off of that one hit. So Grouse trying to take some space, or make some space by Nago. But J-Ram happy to move forward.
Oh,
And that was an oh no,
Command
that was a
throw?
very smart. That was a very smart burst.
look at all that damage. Already is already ahead just from one command. Full Eddie bar, oppose, Frog.
Okay, opposed,
Behind, oppose again, into command throw. Will this kill?
RC.
Well, with the RC, maybe. Frog, wall break.
Oh, wall break. There we go.
Very strong.
Taking the first round.
Unfortunately, with the Blood Rage, the fact that Zato's command throw is that long is very unfortunate for any Naguyuki that gets grabbed by it.
Alright, managed to just get the frog out after the shadow. After the reflect. Okay, Grouse making some space but backing off. Getting out that pose. Drunkard Shade into Frog.
Man throw? Oh, but
Alright, throws Nago.
super full conversion? Boom, boom.
Yeah, wall break, and Grouse is going to have to play neutral here. Oh, he goes for the damn fan command grab, but gets supered for his trouble. It's pretty unfortunate that the Eddie meter does not recover during this super cutscene, though.
Only with the sword, I believe.
Are we gonna see
Burst to get out. Oppose, Frog.
Drunkard Shade into Frog.
Oh,
A little bit of RC here.
oh!
Yeah, a
The
little bit of
command,
a hop there.
forward heavy slash, I believe, to go over.
Yeah, it's a 6H for a low crush.
Frog
Whoa,
oppose
did you see
dust
that?
overhead.
Frog
That
turned
was
around
crazy.
in the middle of the move. What happened there?
Not an overhead. Okay.
It cancels it into Frog twice. Alright, we got Drill into Drunkard Shade. He's trying to keep Nago at bay. Very nice fly into Jump.
Oh man, a little
Really getting
stabby
away with
guy.
that.
Little stabby guy.
Yeah, you can interrupt the 2 hits of Pierce if you time a good jab. But yeah, I'm a little bit scared to do that. Grouse getting some distance and getting out that pose.
It's like
A
Grouse
little bit of
takes
air dash
it.
pressure. Nice. That was a punish on a whiff throw, I think.
Damn, these people are in losers round 2. This tournament is pretty stacked. I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw all the names that registered. I'm like, everyone's really strong here.
GG, shake my hand. My
Shake my
favorite.
hand.
My favorite win quote.
So next we have Kajioni versus Shinhwa, and Kajioni does play Axel, I believe.
Ooh, we've got more Axel representation.
And Shinhwa, the Ino
So
we
it's
saw
Ino, so
earlier
this
today.
This is a really rough match. Axel is very difficult to get in on, as you know. But at least once you do get in, Axel doesn't have the fastest buttons.
Oh, I don't know if I can say that on stream. Is that against the TOS? I don't know.
I don't think it's against the TOS. But,
anyways, we got Ino versus Axel.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead
you
of
got Eagle coming in.
It should be called B bracket or something.
Alright, and then we got some time travel intros.
Was I rated? Question mark.
Teleporting in.
I believe. I just saw the number just go up really crazy. I'm gonna refresh this. Believe not. Look at this intro scene. Ino, the guitar.
Very, very long intro.
You will bet 1k Feef points.
1k, that's nothing.
I think there are people out there that betted about 50k on one bet last time.
All in on Feef. Alright, oh, gets caught by the command grab. It's really fast when you're at the edge of the screen.
Yeah, you have no time to react. If you're like mid-distance from the command grab, probably could run forward and react. But it does look like Ino is having problems getting in versus Axel.
This might be Ino's chance. Getting that far slash is at least getting the burst though. So next round, Axel isn't going to be able to burst the first hit that Ino gets. So maybe that'll be a chance for Ino. Alright, looks like got a little bit going on here. My Discord screen share got frozen for a second, but we're back. A lot of damage from Axel, playing a little bit offensively here.
Throw?
Getting these throws too.
Bringing it back, but Ino is able to get in. Now it's Ino's turn, so let's see.
Alright.
Oh. Nice. Jump over.
Punish? No punish.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Okay.
So Kajioni taking the first match.
Duel 1.
Smiggy, thank you.
Alright, gets that anti over the 5k. 5k from Axel is definitely key in defending against Ino.
As an ex-Ino player, you have experience on this.
Yeah, I definitely played a lot of matches versus Kyo's Axel, so there's a lot of details that I had to figure out to win. But Ino getting in, goes for the cross out, but now gets bursted into the corner. A little bit unfortunate.
Oh,
okay,
command throw.
Gonna be a lot of damage.
This will kill, probably, right?
How much life does he have left? Yeah, he's dead. Alright, we're back at full screen. Gotta respect these Rensens.
My man tried to go for bomber loops. Probably tried to. That's why he got punished.
Trying to get in with those double jump dives, but not quite working out. Yeah, he gets that cross up.
Unfortunately,
Ooh,
landed in front of them. Got grabbed for it.
I feel like the throw there is kind of risky though. If goes for the command grab throw, then that's throwing ball and you'll get smoked, but worked out in Kajioni's favor that time. Alright, that's plus, that's the H version of stroke. It's kind of hard to tell if you're not used to it.
Not used to it, or you don't play Ino yourself?
Yeah. but she does have a short version and a long version. The short version is punishable, and the long version is
go.
plus.
Believe Kaji thought that one was plus, and now we're in this situation here.
All right, we got the fancy combos here with the H dive. Takes the dive with the up follow.
Very intimidating spacing.
Oh, this
Death?
is the dive that might take
Death.
it. Yeah.
Let's go. We got round 3 now.
Nice. So we got 1-1.
1-1.
Duel 1.
Stroke the 3 into
Follow
the burst.
Instant blocks the up follow up for Rensen, so it doesn't get pulled back. Nice anti-air by Kaji Oni. That finishes the stroke. We don't have too much life left to gamble with, as you know. So it's looking pretty good for Kaji Oni.
We'll save the burst for the next
Another-
one. That was kind of crazy.
It's a couple of bets that didn't work out for, again, taking that stroke.
Ooh, gold burst missing. Very unfortunate.
Taking a little bit of a slower approach here. Shima knows that they don't have a lot of life to work with. And Kaji Oni takes it. Perfect. Unfortunate for Shinwa, but Kaji Oni advancing to the next round. GG's.
GG's. So, here in the tourney chat on the Discord, between the conversation, I see a conversation between Sad Kill and Beaver, and they are saying, who's going to be playing green, May?
They're fighting for their colors. I see. Maybe they're gonna bet the color after this.
No, they already decided, but I just find it very funny that it was a conversation in the first place. So, next matchup, we have Jest Silver Crown versus Dawn. So, this is going to be Chip versus...
We don't know because you're
Yeah, I'm covering it.
Right,
Chip
Giovanna.
versus Giovanna. Loser never gets to pick the color again. Oh no.
That's the way it's done. Until you challenge them again for it.
Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1.
Alright, Duel 1. We got Jest Silver Crown with the PS4 color. Nice gold burst.
Wait, can you do that?
Full stick of butter. But in the corner, not blocking YRC, you might as well. You have
Double YRC.
twice.
Command throw, but fortunately able to get the P's. Are we gonna see a
Here's the
second command throw? Oh no, Alpha Blade.
Lots of mix-ups here. Oh, but doesn't block the cross-up from Dawn. Chip kinda trying to do their best to avoid Giovanna. Taking their spots.
Trying to smother with the counter pressure.
Getting a little bit of suit here.
The back dash. Crazy.
Oh, that jump D.
Nice. Name
Scrambly
update.
back there.
Oh,
Just
frick.
with the first round.
I didn't press the save button.
Save button?
Yeah, I have to press the save button to change the names, but it looks like Jess was able to get a full combo on Giovanna with the wall break.
Ooh, nice air to air. Backdash with the far slash. Returns with their own far slash. Yes, getting a counter. That's gonna be a wall break. The super in the corner.
Wall break. Jess has 2 bars to work with.
Now both players have a positive bonus actually.
Oh, tried to go for a gold burst.
Gold burst, no punish.
Red. Command throw. Are we gonna see a second one or an Alpha Blade? We saw Alpha Blade, 2K. Alpha
It's
Blade
so
again.
hard to defend properly after getting command zone because the camera returns back.
This is gonna be a punish.
Oh, nice punish.
Just taking the first game.
That's very fast.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh,
Alright.
with the
Oh, tries to go
throw.
for a throw there. And just kind of fishing with the edge of their far slash there. This time getting the far slash 2H. Okay, he gets a command grab. YRC does not want to block anything. Chip does take extra risk, right?
Yes.
When he blocks. So it's a good reason not to want to block anything, especially when Jill has meter, but she's spending it now on the super. It's gonna be a lot of damage on Chip. Now any hit will take it. A little bit of a gold burst there. Gets tagged by the 6P? 5H? I missed it.
Went for 2 Sukis.
Yeah, he gets that K Alpha Blade after getting in really nice and close. Rekka, RC, 5K, 6K, 5K, 2D, Rekka, slash Rekka, 6P.
Giovanna with max risk, so anything hitting her will do a lot of damage, but fortunately, Dawn was able to hit just about out of it.
On the
but
whisper.
yes, that happened. The wall combo, just taking it over Dawn.
GG's. Good stuff to Jest.
Let's see. So, let's see.
Chip is another one that you really need a lot of practice to defend against. He has so many things that you need to know how to check.
So let's see.
The nice thing though is that he doesn't have a lot of life, so you only have to check one thing to do a lot of damage.
B bracket fire. Here, just for you. Just for you.
What's
Since
coming
I
up?
have the power. And I don't have to change anything. I don't have to change the graphics. And just do that. B bracket. Round 2. So we have Butterpuds versus Noah JD.
Nice. This is our first time seeing Noah on stream, right?
Yep.
And Butterpuds, I don't remember who they played.
So you got Noah there, chilling.
All right.
Chilling
looks
with
like Noah
their
is the pumpkin player.
chilling with their
We got our
Durara like weapon.
The stop sign, the traffic sign.
The traffic signs. I think one more You know what? There is a lot of Mays, a lot of Potemkins, a good amount of Axles.
Zig getting hype in the chat for Potemkin.
Also, if you did not know, this lovely person here, Pierin, is commentating with me. I will shout them out. Definitely helping me out here.
Thank you for the advertisement.
Yes.
I
They
do stream
play-
Strive a lot too.
Yes, they
but
stream a lot
not
of
on
Shrine.
Twitch.
Butterpuds had to restart the game. No problemo.
You got some technical issues, I guess. That's cool. Hello, chat.
Yes. Both of us actually participated in the VTuber 3v3 tournament with Rin's team getting 3rd and my team getting 4th. And we
did
had to fight
well.
each other.
Yeah, for sure. We didn't play on the same team though, so maybe next time we could do something.
Maybe next time. Actually, since we have time, about 3 minutes, we can actually take a look at the top 8 bracket. and see who's
yeah?
there so far. Yes.
Let's see what matches we're looking at.
Yes. So we got Sadkiel versus Beaver and Zigludo
got a
versus
main
Dime for
matchup.
Crime.
The Maymir and Potemkin
Maymir?
versus Axel.
Potemkin versus Axel. Can you have a Feef burger? Yes, you can have a Feef burger.
A
You
beefy beefy.
a beefy Fifi. And we're currently working through losers or B bracket to get those. We can get those matchups soon enough. Let's see. I gotta find where is it? Right here. So you can get this lovely beef burger. You know, we're gonna extend the lore a bit. This beefy Fifi.
Beefy Fifi, you can see behind Beef's head.
Yes, this beefy Fifi burger. Hold on. You can get that over at Club Slumber, which is behind your head. But it looks like our match is here, so we'll touch base. We'll touch base about that later.
Oh, other way.
Yes.
Club Summer. Oh, I put my head into the screen and it got chopped off.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't organize that so well, but you know.
All right, so we got Axel versus Nelia.
First time seeing, well, second time actually seeing Melia on stream. Very excited.
That they cannot change
Very
society.
exciting.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
This one is pretty rough. Not rough, I mean, it's pretty interesting. Melia has all of the tools to outmaneuver Potemkin, but she also takes a lot of risk, right? And has not so much life.
Potemkin versus Melia. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, the round
Alright,
start.
goes on for the round start. Kara Pop Buster. Alright, blocks that. Oh, nice read on the air dash. Going for that key knuckle.
Noah
Corner,
prepared
doesn't
for
block
the
the.
air dash and heavy slash.
Alright, so Butterput's putting Noah into the corner with the air dash of their own. Goes for the full screen hair card. Iron Savior, aka her car. It goes for the wall break, but not with meters. So Butterput's going to play some neutral. He goes for the
That's special
neutral.
managing the hit.
Yeah.
Duel 2.
Right, back dashes. Trying to find a good timing to get in, but gets tagged by the hammer ball and has to burst that. Oh, tries to interrupt in between the hits and 6 stage, but it is a frame trap on its own. So you do have to like reversal it or make it with like a back dash or something if you want to stop it. Just kind of jumping around Potemkin, but landing right next to him and gets Pop Buster. One more hit is going to do this.
Melia getting out of there, manages to convert off of this.
Wall break.
Wall break,
Alright, so
resetting neutral.
50%. Alright.
The side switch being very strong.
At cross up or low. It's very hard to defend against. It's
Cross
very,
up, low,
fast.
side switch.
Duel 1.
I have problems with it myself.
Oh, okay. Frame trap with the 6K. Interesting use of 6K. I don't think I see it as often in this game as I used to in Ixer. Oh, blocks the burst, but doesn't get a punish.
Melia just running around right now, but not
Interrupts
managing to get a hit.
Oh, gets tagged by the super. Alright, that's gonna send Melia into the corner, and gets tagged by the far slash.
Noah with a strong reply with a perfect.
Oh, okay, blocks the heat knuckle. Tries to interrupt the hammer fall, but he gets armored through. Amula's in, going for that H-disc on block again. Nice anti-air with a close slash, but doesn't get a conversion. It's taken low by the D-Knuckle and Kara Pop Buster, and that takes it. First game goes to Noah.
Well, second
Noah
game going to Noah.
Second game.
Yeah.
It wasn't updated. Or was it? I was just
It was
blind, maybe.
updated.
Change society. So instead of reflecting on Duel 1. Let's rock.
Kara Pop Buster again. But Butterput's getting the momentum. But gets pushed back into the corner. Slightly missed the timing on that slide head. Interesting. Oh, but the hair card, the Iron Savior going over the low from slide head. Not blocking low. Nice throw by Amelia. Doesn't quite do enough damage to kill. Heavenly just to get out of the way.
Ooh, narrowly avoiding that.
Oh, and gets tagged by the dash 2K.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh,
Alright, blocking.
oh! I thought that was Heavenly Potemkin Buster.
Oh, that would have been devastating. Butterputs would definitely have been dead.
Oh, but death? No. Pixel of health.
Ooh, backdashes that slide head.
Uses dust just to get out of that situation.
Up Garcia to extend the pressure, but gets interrupted by the jabs.
Sometimes all you need is some normals.
Sizable amount of damage on Amelia. Punish on the hammerfall, block hammerfall. Nice cross. Alright, you get a little bit of neutral. Butterput's trying to find good timing to get in, but Noah using that time to get out that super butt. Butterput gets tagged and gets wall broken. Now Noah in the corner. Got initial Iron Savior, but accidentally crosses under. Interrupts the H-disc. I think that's a little bit of a bad habit from Butterputs to be block string into H-disc. Getting interrupted every single time. Tries to go for the charge dust, but Potemkin was a lot farther than Butterputs realized. Maybe they were deceived by the hands being a little bit protruding from the actual hurt box.
So Noah moves on to the next round, and the very interesting thing about this next match that Noah will have to play is going to be against Kotopatsy again. So we are going to have our second Potemkin mirror match later on.
We got a lot of mirrors in this.
Yes, a lot of Mays, a lot of Potemkins. Everyone loves Potemkin.
We got some Geos too. Did we get a Geo mirror? I don't think we did.
JRM versus Drill. Okay.
Let's see. So up next, let's see, what do we have?
So, we're doing the next part of
Losers on stream?
yes.
Alright, so we have Heavy versus Grouse. We got more Zato action.
More Zato action.
Zato versus Mei.
Zato versus Mei. Got Kane versus Kaji. So some more Axel. Oh, hold on. Stream matches. There you go.
That's Axel versus Nago, I believe.
Yes,
Kane
yes.
playing Nago and Kaji playing Axel. And we got Krongulus versus Jest, which is Geo versus
Geo versus I forgot. Everything happened so fast for me.
There's a lot of characters to remember.
Let me update these names. Calavera, update these scores before the loading screen ends. See, I'm right. I managed to make it.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they
Alright.
If you win, Koda, if you win, I'll gift the sub to Feef. The virtual task is so cute. I will improve on it next time. You played Grouse and Celestial before. Very
Nice.
strong Zato player. I'm used to blocking him for like 10 seconds straight.
Alright, so Grouse actually fighting back in the air with his own jump age. Alright, lands the command grab to refill the Eddie meter.
I feel like Grouse has a lot of experience versus me, since they showed up to every single player viewer matches I've done on my stream. There's that block string I was talking about. Ooh, I see what Calavera was trying to go for there.
Alright. Pushes Calavera into the corner. Not quite getting a wall break, but lands a meaty 6H to extend pressure, but gets command grabbed by May. That's going to be a lot of damage, so he hopes for the burst.
Oh, Frog. Unfortunately got a hit.
Oh,
Dust. No. This might be death. Xavier Calavera is a fun name to pronounce. Yes, it is.
It does look like Grouse wants to control the air versus May when Eddie is not out.
Yeah.
Not really giving May too much opportunity to run up.
Shoot.
They're going for those throws.
Burst is gonna be. Oh, no. Go for the super damage. Reset neutral. We'll see what happens here.
A little bit of frame advantage because that is a break with the
I think this is a full combo. Yep. So both are in positive tension.
Yeah, but Grouse still needs to wait for the Eddie meter to come back, but it is now. Burst out, not having to block that overhead.
Tech throw, 2 bars for Grouse here. Purple RC, unfortunately, smoked. Frog getting the tail end of that.
Both? Oh, the burst putting away Eddie.
Oh.
Calavera's got the initiative.
Unfortunately, May's anchor, very powerful.
The jump age tagging Grouse from that distance. Even after the blue drift RC backwards to reset positioning.
I believe Grouse was trying to 5P there, so I think it might have extended himself to get hit.
Alright, goes for the normal throw that time.
Tried to go for another throw. Gets
First
grabbed.
out of the command grab. Let's throw it again. Pose. Is he blocking? Oh, but
Burst
gets
here.
distracted by the Orca and gets charge dusted.
Yeah. If you got that 100 bar, you know, I feel like a May player should try. Try being cute like that. I do it all the time.
Oh, right.
Gets the sword, gets a reset, Eddie is back.
Ooh, got hit. Breaking the wall with sword is so much nicer than breaking the wall any other way.
With shark.
Meter all the way back. Gets tagged by the low 5k, standing low. Alright, so Calavera pushing Grouse into the corner, but gets thrown back into the corner.
Old burst.
But it gets blocked.
Fortunately, didn't tag Eddie there.
Wall break with the sword, so he's coming back with full Eddie meter. Come in, disappears. Doesn't quite get Eddie behind for the sandwich, but doesn't need it.
Grouse with 52nd game. Very crazy. Very crazy.
All evened up.
Got waiting for opponent. You waiting.
We waited.
Probably
Someone's
taking a
the
breather.
time.
Calavera is saying he dropped a glass of water all over the floor.
Oh no, hopefully the glass didn't break and it was just water that you have to clean up. Oh, gets the counter hit jump age. Totsugeki. Oh, gets cold and
Has to be a
grab.
burst.
Big
Yeah,
damage.
has
he's
to
got
be a burst. You do not want to take the full damage.
Oh no, gets tagged by the 6H.
6H,
What a conversion.
full conversion. Yamada, I usually miss this one, but doing a lot of damage, almost killing there. Going with the
Has
low.
meter. Oh, but gets tagged low.
Calavera
Gonna say
with
that,
the match
keep
point
piracy
here.
there, make something happen. Okay, using drills to control neutral. Getting corner, going for the command grab, but a little
Block
bit
string,
of,
stop him in the air.
timing there.
Yeah, this is the crazy Zato pressure. You gotta block all the time. Will this kill?
Oh, this is going to be a good trade for Zato.
Ooh.
Actually makes it out in time, or early. Doesn't even get a trade.
Frog managing to get Mei in the air. I think that is a good reply. Mei is already trying to dash, but you got the basic Mei, you know, Totsugeki into normal, Totsugeki into normal. Shark beats Dolphin. Yes, you are right.
Are managing to keep Mei in the corner, but backs off. It's great.
Ooh, reversal super.
Oh, the super eating up a pose.
This is very
Again,
scary.
frog.
Wait. Oh, and he's got 2 bars. Is this death?
Back into the corner. I think
No.
that's going to be a lot of damage, though.
A lot of damage. Positive bonus with the thing. Gets
While
Eddie.
using the sword to
Cali
get Eddie
burst.
back.
Very scary stuff. Oh, tags him right there. Calavera.
Very, very close game. GG's. Good showing from both players.
That was very intense.
For sure.
So as we wait for our next players, let's see.
We got Kane
Kane versus
Kajioni.
Kajioni.
Is it Kane or is it Kain?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out after stream.
But that's gonna be Nagoriyuki versus Axel. I've heard that it's pretty difficult for Nagoriyuki players, but I also heard that Fame said that it's actually not that bad.
Maybe it's a nice on
It's a hard magic to
paper.
learn, maybe.
Nice on paper. Right. I think it's because Nagoriyuki's sword is so big. And
Yeah,
he's
like,
got
maybe it's
Beyblade.
like a completely different mindset you have to go into playing this matchup. Oh, what's the 2H though?
Kane just has to be very careful about his blood rage here.
Yeah, he can't really afford to do any special moves without draining that blood gauge a little bit. So I think he's going to be looking for the command grab or maybe hitting with some big normal. But he's going for the...
Wake up super.
There you go.
Looks like
Back to neutral.
blood
Nice
gauge,
job.
very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's going to be a full punish.
Went for the... at the end of the combo from the first match, he did try to go for command throw, but he did get supered there. But looks like Kane was able to get combo.
Yeah, he couldn't get it in time to drain his blood, so had no choice but to go into blood rage. Alright, I guess that 2H. Slowly getting in with the dash cancel, but now Kane's blood gauge is full, almost full.
Oh, burst in the wall? Though, Kaji still has burst himself. Yellow
Oh,
RC.
YRGs, and now King is in.
Oh, so much damage. I don't think Kaji had a chance.
That was a very, very close trade there, actually. Kane almost died from that trade. Instead, killed Kajioni. Okay, five pieces him out of Beyblade, I believe. Alright, Wolf punishes that command grab. And gets his blood gauge drained. Beyblade.
Oh, just right out of the range. Nagoriyuki's sword so big. Oh, is this a punish? No!
It doesn't reach.
Yeah,
Oh, the
when
2H
Nagoriyuki
flat.
is in that mid distance, he's so scary.
Any hit could do it.
Ooh,
Oh, it was the 2H. Gets punished for it.
2H very risky. Close slash, being close slash. I get hit by it all the time. Very. Oh man. And we're going straight in again.
First game. Alright, taking his time to walk in. Counter hit 2H. It's looking good for Kaji Oni. A little more than half Kane's life down.
Kaji doing his best to keep Kane just right out of there, but
Over the 2H with the Beyblade.
3 bars going up really fast. Nope, nope. Tried to get the grab.
it
We got the
over the
burst. 2H missing, but the second one hits.
And the OG G6H taking the
Two
round.
6H's in a row.
Oh, the 2H will punish on the 5P.
I'm surprised that's fast enough to even punish it.
Really committed to the 2H at the beginning of the round there.
Oh,
Hit
Beyblade.
Beyblade.
Not a full
No full
combo.
conversion.
Dash back, dash in. Purple RC. 2H.
He's at the
five,
very tip of his blood rage. Can't do any special moves.
Yep, he's just spamming that. I think he's about to blood rage here.
Yeah, that's blood rage.
Will we see a super right away? Burst. Aw, will this kill?
Is it gonna reach?
No!
Oh, it does.
I'm very surprised. Maybe Nagoriyuki's
to-
just got all that cake. But it is down to this. Kane wins this one. He'll move on. Run up throw. Tried to punish, but got punished themselves. And now goes 2H. Gohan! Burst was blocked. Time stop. I want to see what happens. Oh.
Michael's favorite.
Maybe a little mental damage there. Maybe he was trying to go for that. Here you go. Round 3. All the marbles.
Go for that Beyblade right away.
Already at 3 bars of blood rage. Kane trying to go for the 2 slash. Got punished for it. But now we are in this situation here. In the corner. And just get out and
but
throw.
not in the corner. But we're back in mid-screen, so that's perfectly fine for Axel. Gets that Ransan and gets a throw after. He's gonna kill. Nice.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Kaji just trying to keep Nagoriyuki out. Oh, actually, well, goes in front of him.
Gets his own throw off.
Oh, command throw. No follow-up. Didn't cancel it into Axel Bomber. I think that's a thing.
This is looking really tough for Kane. Alright, but gets Axel's burst, so...
Okay, so blocking
no.
probably. Oh
Block.
no! Looks like Kaji takes this.
Good stuff to Kaji.
Axel wins.
You
Dang.
can see the big no.
Lots of no's, lots of ahs, lots of emojis in chat, but Kajioni coming out with the win over here. Good stuff to both players. Both of you guys play great. Thank you for the follow, Tragnosis. Oh, wait,
Just so found this chip.
Draconis. I don't know, I just added extra letters there.
Alright. So who do we have next? We have Jest versus...
Prangolis.
Prangolis, the Geo player.
I can't spell. I gotta type this really fast.
You gotta make it on time.
I did make it on time.
Nice.
You just noticed Club Tatsu's in the background? Yes, you know, I wanted to get more advertisements next time, you know, silly memes and stuff like that. But here you go, getting started. It looks like Jess gets the first hit, and
Overwhelmed Crungulus with the chip mix-up. He goes for the gold burst. Nice interrupt with the jabs. Ooh, 6p! Ooh, 6p is the 6k! There we go, DP from Chip. Immediate reversal super, but just blocking it and getting full punish. Doesn't quite get the wall break there. Okay, gets that dash up throw. Oh, and mashes out with a 5k, 5k, 2D. Alright, immediate burst from Crungulus. Repositioning. And we have Crungulus with their back to the corner. But now we're back in mid-screen. Crungulus running their mix-up. Just backdashing out of the burn kick, and here we have a super, and it hits! YRT is out. Oh, nice jab. Interrupting that leaf grab, but yeah, just getting tagged by that Geo DP.
it's a tiger fight. Yes, let's go.
Oh, alright, we got a leaf grab here. Okay, Alpha makes up.
I'm very used to Chip doing 2 command throws in a row. Just opting to go for man throw into Alpha Blade. But just takes his first game.
It's a hard mix-up to look at because of the way that the first command grab works. Like, the scene is changing, and you don't get to see the ground until like the very end of the command grab, and you kind of have to reorient your eyes. Ooh, okay, we got a little bit of a low crush from that 6k.
Oh.
Converts off of the overhead with the red RC, drift upwards. Backdash is out of pressure. A lot of checking pressure resets, jabs, on both sides actually. They do like to interrupt each other's pressure with jabs. We got the corner, burst, turn back to neutral.
Tried to go for the spinny, but Chip is just so fast that he could just run up and press that button.
So the Alpha Blade cross up gets the wall break. Oh no, gets tagged by the Time King Super!
Lots of damage. Pretty much caught up in damage. Yellow RC, Alpha Blade, gets punished, but not a full conversion. Got hit with Damio. DP, no conversion. Grab,
throws out a
Crazy.
BRT.
Oh, good stuff.
Nice. So 2-0 from Jess Silver Crown.
Yes, just so people know, you got the Beefy Feefy burger back here.
Beefy Beefy.
And we also have Club Slumber back here. I think I can... Let me find it. Here you go. Club Slumber. Put it over the window capture. Right here. You can make it as big as possible. I got Tatsu here. He owns a Club Slumber Gentleman Club. Got the Shimada Tiger Burger here. Got Minya September Apple Juice. Got my
Nice.
bacon wrapped chicken strips. and then you have Bananya's pizza over there. It's good.
Nice.
It's good.
Pizza. That's my choice. I'd go after the pizza.
Go after the pizza. I could use some pizza too. Thank you for the follow, everyone. I've been so concentrated on the tournament that I turned off notifications.
Very busy. Good stuff to all the players so far. Very good matches.
Yes, so right now we have our Potemkin mirror now.
Oh, Koto versus Noah.
Yes.
All right, let's see how this Potemkin mirror goes.
So-
We've already seen one, and it's pretty crazy, but you know, everyone plays their own mirrors differently, right?
Yep. So checking opponent's connection.
Cannot change society.
Got some
Instead of reflecting on
There you
themselves,
go.
cheering for Koto in the chat. No pressure, gift sub on the line. Let's go.
I like it. I like it. Gotta root for the homies. Root for everyone.
Potemkin. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Round start. Up. Kara pop buster, but backdash, slide head. Gets hit by the meaty close slash, but bursts out. Make fist. Make a fist. Make fist gaming. Hammer fall.
Slide head, double hammer falls.
Alright, punishes the first hammer fall with the other hammer fall. Garuda. Go to the low and ooh. We got a BRC and an anti-air off of the read on the jump, I believe.
They both hammer fall into each other.
Simultaneous hammer falls. We got a sweep here.
Garuda?
Garuda. Nice
Ooh.
reversal though, to get out of that setup. Oh, and gets
Red
busted
RC?
on his own offense.
Burst.
That's gonna
Nope.
be kill.
Oh, I was expecting the burst. Dang,
Next
crazy.
round.
Good
Saving it
stuff.
next round.
Duel 2.
Alright, we got the round start. Mega Fist back.
Oh, tried to go for a gold burst, but missed. Slide
Simultaneous slide
heads.
head. Hammer fall. Armors the hammer fall with slide
Oh,
head.
I saw
Kara
that.
pop buster.
Are you gonna see
Gonna do
another
hammer
one?
fall.
No.
Okay.
Blocked.
Okay, blocks the super. Unfortunately, when it's close range, that super is a little bit not as potent
Red
as it is
RC.
far. That's gonna be a
Up,
kill.
grab.
Alright.
Koto
Koto
taking
bringing
the
it
first
1-0.
game.
This goes to Koto.
No, I feel like Potemkins are not used to Potemkin mirrors.
Society.
Maybe it's not a very well practiced matchup.
Seen lots of problems with the invincible move, or the hammer fall. And replying to it.
Mega Fist Gaming.
Mega Fist Gaming. You had the gold one. Purple RC to avoid it.
Jersey drift back
Slide
to
head.
get out of the way.
Those
And then
big
defensive
fists.
Mega Fist.
Oh! Blue RC into Potemkin Buster.
Potemkin Buster.
Second
Very
Potemkin
good way
Buster.
to beat Hammerfall.
First. Oh, unfortunately, trading, losing that one out.
Win.
Crazy.
Right, no, bringing back one round at a time. Alright, Mega Fist over the slide head. Got some Mega Fist neutral. Mega Fist neutral. Alright, takes him with a 5H into slide head.
Oh, the side switch.
RC.
Was that on purpose or by accident? We'll never know.
Slide into Pop Buster. Mega Fist return back to neutral.
Mega Fist,
away.
purple RC. Yeah, get out of there. But unfortunately, just gets punched. Bop.
Ooh, it looks like there was an attempted reversal or something there.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1.
Alright, let's see. What's the round start option? Ooh, go for the 2K2D. Garuda, alright. Representing the low option with 2D. Sweep. Make this neutral. Slide head. Not blocking low for those slide heads. Just those block strings into slide heads are causing a lot of trouble for Koto.
Slide the head though. Just spacing it out. I think Koto's taking it slower. Does not want to risk anything.
And jump over the slide heads. You can also backdash those slide heads too. If you want.
Forgive me for not updating the score. Oh, tried to go for purple RC.
Ooh, okay, what
Purple RC grab, purple RC. Oh, missed. Hammerfall.
Alright. Nice 2P Avare right there. Doing that interrupt. Oh, tries to go for a car pop buster after that close slash.
What? I'm sorry.
You got flick. Pop buster!
I pressed the bad button, but we are
Ball break.
here still.
Garuda. 2D. Garuda. Doesn't the pop buster, but
It's okay.
Anyways,
Koto taking it. Koto taking it.
So Koto moving on to represent Potemkin.
All you needed to know that was a Potemkin Buster. Yes, forgive me for that one, but here we are. So we did manage to get up the top 8 now. So
Nice.
nice. So we can take a look at who is in top 8. Bam, bam, bam. We're ready here. So anything standing out from here? Well, I think it's still loading for you on stream. But
So we got Tagkiel and Beaver. That's a May matchup. Maymir. We got Zig and Dime for Crimes. So that's Potemkin versus Axel. Javier Calavera versus Kaji Oni. So that's May versus Axel. And Jess Silvercrown versus Koto. So that's going to be Chip versus Potemkin.
ooh, that one's interesting. I don't see much of that. So
Chip versus Potemkin.
yeah, any matches?
It's another one of those matchups where the character has to come to Potemkin to do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they outmaneuver. Chip outmaneuvers Potemkin, but in the end, Chip has to come to Potemkin, and that's Potemkin's chance.
Noah, thank you for the raid. You did great in the tournament.
Yes.
GG's
Nice
was fun.
stuff.
Come out to the next one. Right now, I'm currently doing stuff. But let me call the next batch of combatants.
I'm reading a comment. Chip versus Potemkin is a very interesting movie. Y'all should watch it.
Is build up. Got some exciting games ahead of us. Okay. All right. Let me at people now to come over here.
Get some of these matches
I got
rolling.
so many windows open. Verse is Okay. So, let's see.
Are these tourneys gonna be weekly?
Weekly?
I think that's a lot of work.
I mean, if you don't mind me like scuffing commentary by myself, I could personally do it weekly, but I do not want to. I don't want to drag her in here every single time, you know. Carry on commentary. I'm still very new to fighting games myself, so I would need lots of support.
Commentary training arc.
This is my commentary training arc. I'm trying to type Dime for Crimes, but there you go. So we are going to be doing winner's quarters first. Just so everything lines up, all nice and dandy. So
All right.
I
So
don't.
first up, we have our Sadkiel versus Beaver Maymere match.
Yes. Let me see. Let me see. Oh my gosh, winter quarters fits in there. Nice.
Nice. Just right in there.
This lobby's yeah. If you saw when I was first starting out this tournament, I saw all the names that were signing up, and I'm like, all these people are very scary. I don't want to run into any of these people in bracket.
That's why you're commentating.
That's
right?
why I'm here. This is why I'm hosting. If I'm hosting it, I don't have to fight.
Exactly. We all ran. We ducked the tournament, but we're still here.
But here we go, Sadkiel versus Beaver. So Sadkiel's the one taking the green skin, and Beaver's gonna take the red May.
They blame the beast.
Earlier today, they were discussing on who gets to play green May.
Whoever loses doesn't get to use Green May ever again.
I would have placed 0-2. Don't you worry.
0-2. I don't know. Maybe you could get one, right?
Depends on the bracket. If it was random seeding, I'd cry. But Sadkiel starting it out. It's a very patient Maymere.
Yeah, that May versus May action.
Respecting each other very much, because they know one wrong move can just lead into a ton of damage.
Oh, there's the counter hit, but not in the corner, so not too much damage on it. Spending RC to try to get that grab, but Sadkiel pretty. Wait, which one's which?
Beaver's red May.
Right, Sadkiel's the green one. Okay. Alright, Sadkiel going for that. RC gets the throw, pushes him into the corner as much as he can before meeting with a close slash. Totsu into block
burst.
Oh, that was a
May.
witch first. Unfortunate.
Yeah, May, one of those characters is difficult time bursting against.
For sure, for sure. Okay, you got nice anti-air with the 2H, and that's a conversion. 2S smashing on H Dolphin.
These Mays are well-mannered Mays. Yes, they are. They just know how this matchup is. Playing very patient.
Dolphin, S Dolphin.
Run under. Wall. Full conversion. Son Sadkiel
Nice.
taking this
This round.
this round.
2S Dolphin. 2S jump. Air dash.
Oh, the side switch, but Sadkiel getting the post slash.
Okay, we got a throw into the corner. But Beaver managing to evade. Oh, but gets tagged by the charged dust. Bursts out. Have to, or else you're dead. Sadkiel taking the first game.
Mankind knew that they they can. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Starting again. Open up that beach ball. Getting the corner. Sidekeel having that positional advantage, but Beaver makes it out, and now we're back in mid-screen. Who tries to go for a tick throw off of that jump to
burst bait.
Oh, this is gonna be big damage. I think that's death.
Duel 2.
And Beaver playing for his life. Ooh, nice run. Goes all the way in for that throw. Sidekeel putting Beaver putting Sidekeel into the corner for that throw. And the RC combo. A lot of damage, of course. Nice anti-air close slash. Conversion, but we're back to neutral now.
Where's the fastball cancels into overhead kiss? Fortunately not here. Are we gonna see a burst? Nope. Oh, yes, in the middle of the combo. Sidekeel just wanna close this out very carefully, but gets tagged.
Ooh,
Beaver.
and Beaver gets another round.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Alright, using that beach ball in neutral. Totsugeki again. Vertical Totsugeki.
Burst, baited, blocked, full combo.
Oh, this is not looking good
That's
for
a
Beaver.
lot of damage.
There's the wall break. We got that positive bonus coming up.
Ooh,
This would
that
fly.
R slash. Putting in work.
Slap.
Oh,
May saying Johnny. So
very
Sidekeel.
difficult position.
Sidekeel taking it. And he will be moving forward to winners finals.
Yeah, so Sidekeel going to be representing May in the winner's bracket, and Beaver going to the B bracket to face the winner of Jess versus Kotopatsy, if I'm reading this correctly.
I think you are. Maymeres are volatile, or they can be very patient like that.
They're definitely full of Totsugeki though.
Mm-hmm.
GG.
So we're
So
just
up next,
Oh.
we've got
Axel versus Potemkin. Very
Zig
interested
versus
on this
Potemkin.
one. Robokai for DLC UN. I lost to Robokai in a tournament.
plus R.
Yeah, in that plus R
Robokai-
tournament, I lost to that Robokai. And then my friend messaged me after that, and he's like, hey, you don't want to let Robokai stand on that red mat. He gets meter. I'm like, oh, okay. But here you go. You got Zig versus Dimes. Good luck to both
This match
players.
is one of those struggle matchups for Potemkin too, right? He's so big and he doesn't have a dash, so he's just gonna walk at Axel, and Axel's got like
So instead of reflecting
Ren
on
tend to push you all the way back.
beasts, heaven or hell.
主役は俺様 OK?
We got a lot of Kyogen supporters in the chat.
Potemkin versus Axel. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hammerfall right away. Punish.
Alright, now we're reset to full screen. Oh,
The
tags for
command throw.
Megafist with the command grab.
Oh, this is definitely a struggle matchup.
Oh, but one good Hammerfall can get Zig in. So got to get it right. But none of these are working out. Tagged by the command grab there. Hammerfall isn't that fast to come out once he's next to you, so
The Hammerfall was going out, but got command grab before reaching. First
Yeah.
Megafist hitting, but Axel already almost
Good
dead.
chunk of damage.
4 hits and Axel's almost dead. Oh no. Yeah, I was expecting the burst here. Oh,
Just out of the other car pop buster. If he gets touched by a pop buster, that's unburstable damage.
oh, that is a good reply.
Very smart. Getting away from that super with the command grabs cutscene. Pop buster.
Ooh.
Punishing the jump back, jump S's. And
It
tags
just
them with a
reaches
hit.
all the way there.
Yeah, maybe Zig doesn't have to even pop buster to win this match. Just land enough hits in neutral. Get those Mega Fists. Mega Fist is good damage. Mega Fist into any hit. Trying to use Hammerfall to get in. But honestly, he just needs to get into that space where he can contest with Mega Fist, and the whole matchup changes.
Jeez. Oh, Mega Fist.
Oh, Mega Fist out.
Oh, it's very
out of
scary
the,
now. Okay. Guys managing to get that one.
Good anti-air defense.
This is definitely a struggle matchup.
Alright, Mega Fist, but gets anti-air. That's good damage for Kyogen.
Just a stare down. Just a stare down. Command throw whiffing. Super jumps happening. Hammerfall happening.
Hammerfall all the way across the screen and hits.
Mega Fist.
Do the sweep. Oh, this is a combo.
Purple RC. Waited to see what would happen.
Oh, but doesn't quite get the anti-air. Doesn't have a lot of life to work with. Yeah, he gets can't really go through that Rensen with that much life. Hammerfall gets punished because Hammerfall is punchable on block. Alright, we got some zoning, and Kyogen got out of the corner, putting Temkin into the corner. Tend to say at
Dragon?
mid
Let's see what happens here.
That looks like a
Oh,
punish.
counter.
Yeah.
My screen lagging.
Alright, just one more hit.
Dang.
Chip damage.
Chip damage. So it looks
That
like
OGG 2H into
Dimes.
Renpen. Dimes taking it over Zig. Zig still has a chance though. That was just winners.
That was just winners. So, we are now moving on to losers 8s.
So
I don't
we
want to
got,
name it differently, but let's see. Let's see. Because it's already hard coded in. Yay, Calavera versus Kaji. I think they're already chilling here.
waiting for their
Jess
match.
versus Kodo. There you go. So I'm just chilling here. I think they're just standing there. That was definitely a struggle matchup.
It was definitely very hard to fight.
But we got another Axel player here in Kajioni, who is looking to take player 2 side.
Kajioni Axel versus Javier's
May.
May. I'm reading that Kaji also plays Gold Lewis.
Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see a Gold Lewis get pulled out here. My friend switched from Giovanna to Gold Lewis, actually.
Oh, how's that going?
They are a beast.
Yeah.
Kaji, I am not playing Gold Lewis. Alright. So I don't think Kaji is confident enough for the character switch. If the going gets rough.
Gold Lewis is pretty tricky to play and fight, I guess. Like, very different character from the rest of the cast. He's like a big bruiser, does a lot of damage, decent range, but also like super bad mobility. I'd say bad mobility.
Alright, alright, alright. Here we go. Javier Calavera versus Kaji Oni on the May stage.
So instead
But what kind of song are we gonna get? Will it be...
クールな負け方考えときな。
かっこつけるのは早いよ。
May versus Axel.
Oh. Here you go.
Oh, we got the May theme. Okay, gets the first throw. Doesn't go for the command grab though, so not too much damage there. Ooh, nice punish on the with 5p. And the burst gets blocked.
Unfortunately for Axel, if May gets in... Oh, let me change his score. But unfortunately, if May gets in, all of this happens. Full dust combo does a lot of damage. Probably over 200 damage.
Ooh. Alright, anti-airs with the 5p, goes for the run stand.
Maybe I should watch this matchup. I have problems with it myself.
You want to study?
More closely.
Oh, alright, gets
That throw is
grab
quick.
from the scramble.
Super?
Oh, good for a run-up super. I don't think that's gonna work and gets
Yeah,
punished.
gets
The jump in.
punished. If you are blocking Axel's super, you can actually block the first part and then jump over. Punish.
Yep. Oh, round start. Sweep gets punished though. Looks for the run-up throw.
Ooh, the gold burst whipping.
Ooh, eats a counter hit. Has the burst there. So much risk.
Fully charged. He is an animal.
Alright, May's getting in.
Dang. That 5p just being right out of range and gets hit with the ball.
Yeah, it looks like P is being a liability a lot of these times that he's throwing it out. He's getting punished for it a lot, whether it's incidentally or on purpose.
6H is a
Little
guard
bit of a
crush, right?
fake.
Yeah. Ooh, the
May
air
6-8, yeah. Oh, he goes for another charge dust.
Unfortunately, caught blocking low that entire time. Calavera was able to capitalize on that.
That's the first game he goes to Calavera. That must be really stressful, getting hit by 2 charged dusts. It's going to be on your mind for the rest of the match.
Is 2S a low on May? No! I don't think so. I think it is a mid.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a low.
Good. I like that. Good. It would be ridiculous if you wanted a low. Does it look like Kaji is going to switch characters? Let me see. That was only one match? I think? Yeah.
Did I lose track? Is Kaji coming back?
Might have needed a washroom break, maybe in water? We'll see. Speaking of water, I have a lot of...
That was 2-0?
Oh, it's
Oh,
over.
it's over. Okay, we didn't update our matches.
It was so fast.
No, you two are right.
No,
two are
you
right.
guys are right. I'm wrong. It is the streamer's fault. So you got just Mikoto Hasi going first. My bad. That is on me. Those matches went by very quickly. But
It
good
was
stuff.
very fast.
Good
GG's.
stuff. Good stuff, Kaji. Streamer, please. Streamer, when will you play Fortnite? We'll see.
Fortnite. Chug jug with Feef.
The slide is low. Is minus on block.
Yeah, she's got 3K, 2K, and 2D are her lows.
So we got, and then just will be player 2. 2 Tiger Bros duking it out.
That's
So-
going to determine our last player in Lizard's quarters.
Yes.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So in Duel 1. Let's rock.
And then we'll have our top 4 after this match. F's in chat for Chip. Nah. All Chip needs to do is move so fast that he can't get grabbed. You know that picture. I'm sure to win with my superior speed.
Yeah, I guess Chip's goal in this matchup is to approach as safely as possible and do like as safe offense as possible, so Potemkin doesn't have the chance to make one good guess and destroy Chip.
Yeah, I think... Ooh, just taking that one. I think... Or Hammerfall, the red armor, you just need 2 hits. So
Yeah,
I
you
think
need
I
to
feel...
Or you
Chip's
can
fast enough.
RC. If you RC, that'll take off the Hammerfall armor.
Chip
Or you can
just-
throw it.
Yeah. Chip's just so fast that he's able to just hit twice.
Oh,
Ooh,
goes for that tricky wall cling, uncling mix up into the air dash reset.
that was crazy.
You got a little bit of a wall break, backing off.
Ooh, purple RC in the
okay,
grab.
cancels
He's
his,
dead. He's dead.
dead.
Oh
He's dead.
no.
Potemkin with Duel 3.
Let's see, how do they start the round with slide head to armor through that far slash. Garuda not blocking that, but misses the pop buster there. You can see that with 6 speed. Nice air to air with jump D. Tries to backdash away from the situation, but gets caught by the far slash. Oh, tries to run up goal first, but
Still has Bard follow up here.
okay, use the wall break, jump up to finish that.
Oh,
Heavenly.
just to get in, manages to get a hit, but he's blocking.
Alright, you get that corner combo. Just only needs one more hit. Just gotta be careful so that Koto doesn't bring it back like that.
Oh, punch,
but matches
punch,
5
punch.
Good interrupt. So, just taking the first game.
Yep.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1.
Let's see how this round starts out. So we got the Kara pop buster and the backdash away, but no punish on the pop buster. That's just backdash. Might be a little bit too long for that. Okay, 2S whiff into the 2H anti-air. Lots of pressure here. Ooh, okay, jabs out the clone.
Chip taking more damage with
what
that
a
clone.
key knuckle.
That was a nice call out for the jump in.
Oh, slide head. Now pot is in, burst out. Another heat knuckle over there.
Ooh, heat knuckle. Or, not heat knuckle, but...
Hammerfall, hammerfall.
Hammerfall.
Oh, Garuda
Picks
in
up
the
the
gold.
help. Okay, he takes a trade. Oh, if Just was able to take that back, that would have been crazy.
Okay, that looked like he interrupted some kind of jump forward. Get back dash after the Rekka. Mega Fist, defensive Mega Fist. Mega Fist again, gets the whip punish, the counter hit. That's a lot of damage on Chip. Another Garuda. Garuda's doing massive chip damage. Neutral flick, Hammerfall working out, and the OTG 2D? No, that was just a 2D. Good stuff from Koto, bringing it back. Close game, close
That They
game.
cannot change society. Duel 1.
Noah cheering for his Potemkin brethren from the sidelines, from the chat. Lots of Kodo support gear. RC gets the command grab, leap throw. Building up that damage. Normally Chip's mix-up, it's pretty hard to block everything, right? But when you're Potemkin, you have so many chances because you have so much life. So like getting hit by 1 or 2 mix-ups, not too big of a deal.
Red RC,
Right,
run
gets
up
the
wall.
6k RC, and that's the deciding mix-up. Taking that round.
With Duel 2.
Duel 2. Alright, the pop buster, rounds our pop buster, but gets punished by the fire slash there. Alright, goes for the RC. YRC is out of the chip. Pressure getting his own mix-up off of the YRC with the pop buster, and Chip is almost dead. Oh, that jab. Pressure, only one more jab, and Chip could die. You can see Kodo going for those jump keys to try to like get some kind of air-to-air. But Jest manages to close out the round.
Got it.
So that's 2-1 for Jest.
Wins.
That's filling out our losers' quarters. Alright, so where are we in the brackets?
Well, let us find out in just a second. I gotta press buttons on my side.
Be filling out those scores, getting everyone advanced in the bracket.
We'll do it live.
Here we go. So you can see in our winners finals, we have Sad Kill, Dines for Crimes, May versus Axel, and then in our losers, we got Zig versus Javier Calavera, which is another. No, this one is going to be Potemkin versus May, another May, and Potemkin. Then we got Beaver versus Jess, Silver Crown. So that's going to be a May.
Okay, I updated the numbers.
Chip. So May in every match starting here on.
Let's see. So
unless if Zig and Jess both win their matches, I think it's very likely that you'll see me in every match from here on.
So I was asked to show this in chat after that match. So let me see. Let me grab it out. Whoops. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. Here is a picture. Of what happened.
I'm here to win because my speed is superior.
Did Kala win? Kala did not win. Kala lost earlier to Sad Kill. Back in winner's quarters. But yes, this is what happened. I am sure to win because my speed is superior. So let me call up winner's finals, actually. Wait.
It's so good.
I think. Wait, I gotta do this work. Do this properly first. No, I think losers' quarters happens first, right? Right?
You do winners and then you do losers.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Hold on, losers quarters, then winners, then losers semis, and then grands.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me think about this.
We have winners finals,
Yeah.
losers quarters, losers. So we'll do winners finals first. So I am going to add these two. Sad Kill. Go
Normally
time.
winners finals is first, but I've seen it done the other day. Wait. If you do losers first, then you give more time for winners to rest. I think I've seen it both ways, yeah.
Yeah. I already pinged winners finals, so we're going with it. It is a learning experience.
So when you do losers first, then when you do winners, then the person who gets sent from winners to losers gets to like play like a big run.
A bigger. Oh yeah. Like imagine someone in like losers quarters. They have to play 1, 2, 3, 4 matches in a row. Kind of tiring. You want losers to be hot for great upset.
I see.
Winner final. Yo. Oh, times for crimes versus sad kill. Here we go. We're just loading in and we're about to watch this match. Axel versus May. Sad kill in chat saying, "Oh boy, is Dimes. Good luck, have fun." This is gonna be a fun one. Oh, let me update.
Mankind knew that
Yeah, exciting matches coming up.
So instead of reflecting
This is best of 3.
they blamed the beasts.
Yeah, this one's gonna be.
Oh, best of 5. Best of 5. Sorry.
5.
So this
First
one's
to
first to 3.
到着
Winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals is best of 5, first to 3.
One. Let's rock.
Oh, with that
Frame
2S,
moment.
and gets punished for that. So now Sad Kill has the corner. Again, defending patiently against May. For his opportunity out and manages to make some space, but still is in the corner. Sad Kill getting back in with that Totogeki RC and getting that burst of Kyogin. Alright, nice counter hit on that 2H.
Gambling on grand finals? I'll turn it on for grand finals.
Nice jump in. Best Sad Kill.
He failed the
One
overhead kiss.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good whiff punish.
Fortunately
Dolphin.
for Dimes, he has experience against the counter hit dolphin overhead kiss meme. Playing against me a lot, but unfortunately getting grabbed there. Blue RC to get away from May.
Yeah, just making some space there.
Moving forward with the dust, no burst, waited. May, one of those very difficult characters to burst against.
Yeah, up there with Ramlethal, really, like, they both have really difficult to burst combos.
So just to reiterate, Winners Finals needs 3 wins to advance. So Kyo still has time to adjust. May being at half health right now.
Alright, getting pretty good damage before using up his resources.
Burst.
Alright, got that kills burst.
Kyo still has his burst himself, if he ever wants to get out of this situation. Probably here.
Oh yeah, you got hit by the charge dash. That's gonna be a lot of damage if it doesn't burst.
Basically death if he did not.
Totogeki 2S.
Oh, very scary. Traded.
Tagiel taking the first game, or round. Ooh, round start 6P. Playing
Just
a little bit
right
more
outside.
aggressively, trying to aggressively fight for the middle of the stage, which is something I do recommend when you're playing Axel. You don't want to let yourself get cornered too much. So it's good to push up when you can. And happy to stay just a little bit out of the corner. The Sad Kill, bringing it back and getting the side switch combo. Togeki.
Just this May, the relentless girl.
It's even like delayed Totogeki is here.
But might die to chip damage here. Ooh, command
Oh, the
throw.
command grab. That was a whip punish on May's 2S actually.
I never got to this point in the song of this song. It's really good.
We got H Dolphin, Totsugeki, S Dolphin. With punish with the 3K slide. We got a wall break here. It was 50 plus meter and positive bonus and gets the anti-air off of the
That
PRC.
kill, taking the second game. Fortunately, Dine still has one more life here.
Oh, it gets kind of hit by
Ooh,
the...
run up overhead
Very
kiss, very scary.
Big damage. Are we gonna see a burst? No.
No burst here. I think he'll save it for when he's closer to death. If he gets, like, here.
Okay. Hopefully Kyogin gets some time to restore his burst before the next round, but unfortunately gets tagged. Side kill converting with meter. That bar slash anti-airing jump S.
Ah, full
That's a
conversion.
big combo. Under half life left.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a guaranteed H Dolphin.
We'll charge 6H into Dolphin. I will take that for myself. Man throw whiffing, replied with jumping H.
Okay, see if
Oh,
Kyogin can get anything started.
Almost.
Gets that burst. Slide, okay, gets punished.
probably just wants to keep May out of there.
Being very conservative with buttons, but that's allowing Tag Kill to get him in the corner with chip damage.
Chip damage.
Kill.
So, sad kill going over to Grand
Waiting in
Finals.
Grand.
He will be sitting comfy up there. So, let me ping the next group of people.
We got Zig and Heather Calavera. And Beaver and Jest.
So, losers, quarters. So this matchup is going to be May versus Potemkin here. Any thoughts about that?
May versus Potemkin.
It is a matchup I'm not so fond of for myself, but
You
can be
got a little
said
bit of trauma there.
otherwise.
I haven't seen this matchup that often, actually.
You're lucky. It's the worst for me.
Yeah, I've never played either of these characters, really, and in previous games too. I don't think I've seen the matchup too often.
Reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
Zig beat at least May 10 May players to get here.
This place is full of maze.
Versus May.
Ooh, we got the. I will fix the score, but we got the May song. May Graveyard. Oh no, I don't like the sound of that.
Well, we have May sitting in grand finals anyway, so.
Oh
slide.
man, lots of
Counter hit.
damage. Mega Fist. Counter Dolphin didn't mash out, got grabbed for it. Wake up Super. Two
Oh,
hits.
wow, you can respond like that.
Yes, you can respond like that.
Okay.
Backwards
Dolphin
Mega
makes it
Fist though.
away.
Trying to think. Probably a time to think. Save burst. All right, he's brave.
Oh, that looks like within chip damage though.
That is definitely chip damage. Yeah.
I think he got hit normally.
Oh, gold burst missing.
Let's go for the gold burst.
Well, blocked. 6H
6H,
to
calling out
reply
that.
Mega Fist, but gets Potemkin busted.
Busted. Okay, matches. Not gonna let himself get Buster
Oh.
charge dust. Alright, first. He wants this round, or else the game is lost. Heavenly for the air position in. Gets that 2D, and a full combo here.
Oh,
Ooh, and the
Zig
far
with the
slash.
reply.
That looked like an aged dolphin.
Probably wanted to be plus, but Garuda into kick. Calavera with the burst.
Nice jump age.
Full corner combo.
Okay,
Ton of
gets that wall
damage.
break.
Oh, traded. That wasn't a good trade for Potemkin. Noticing the damage. Oh, 6P
Heavenly
to
out
call
like an
that
Azier.
out. Oh my goodness. I did not even know that was a thing.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Bursts right away, gets kicked, Mega Fist.
Oh, nice air throw. Okay, catches the backdash with far slash, or close slash.
Hammerfall? Waited for that. Wasn't impatient and go for a grab, but May will throw him in the corner with the counter hit dolphin. Gets
but
grabbed
thrown back on a
themselves.
mistimed meaty.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Okay, round start, Carapop Buster.
Ooh, landed right in front of him and got grabbed.
Garuda.
Garuda,
Welcome
Mega
to
Fist.
D2 Mega Fist. Getting that counter hit. Trying to zone with the far slash. Alright, get that punish on the hammerfall.
Oh,
Dolphin,
Dark
charge
Crush?
6 H.
Oh.
No H dolphin there though.
he went for a kick.
Alright, Dolphin RC
Oh,
tries to
very
get
scary.
out of range.
Oh,
Those
but
hammerfall PRCs aren't working out for Zig there. Oh, that's a punish?
that is a punish.
Nice work.
Zig needs to win this one to stay for his tournament life.
Alright, good confirm into knockdown. Close slash meaty. Another close slash meaty into 2H. Into Dolphin.
May's crazy. What a character. Hammerfall. Game's lagging. Checking opponent's connection. Hit Garuda.
Garuda 2D. Close slash.
Reversal super. You gotta watch out for that one.
Yeah, takes it over Zig.
みんな一緒に
Dang.
5P, 5P into 3K for the command. It's command normal.
Command
Gets that
normal.
knockdown there.
Crazy, crazy. Waiting for opponent. Gets there in the loading screen. Failed to rematch. We're going back to the menu.
Alright, so next we got Beaver versus Jess Silvercrown. Another May versus Chip.
Yes, good stuff, Zig. Good stuff, Zig. So let
Good
me
stuff.
fix this up. Javier Calavera sitting in loser semi. Oh, all right. I wasn't prepared, but I can make it. I can make it in because I'm sick. No. No, I'm frame perfect.
Society.
Frame perfect.
Okay, there you go.
今日は絶好調だよ
No!
Just B.
Don't look at that. Don't look at it. It's fixed now. It's fixed now.
Alright. just B Silvercrown.
So this was actually a rematch that happened in round 2.
Oh, so we got a little bit of a run back here.
So Bieber actually won this one. So let's see if...
Counter hit on the Rekka. Wall break. Oh, catches the backdash with Totogeki and goes for a DP. But
Aw,
gets butterfly
almost a
charge
full
to
combo.
stage.
yellow RC to get out of that sticky situation, but gets hit by stand-in place heavy slash. Gets hit with Damio, Alpha Blade, Sukiyaki, the low. That was a Rekka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, misses the 2H anti-air.
Already half HP for Jest. Not a fun time playing Chip.
The Chip life. Out of range for that dust. But lots of meter now after that cold burst. Waits a very long time for the burst.
Did get some damage before the burst worked. Very scary for Chip here. Ooh.
Ooh, okay, catches him with the 2H after the whip 2S.
Dust. Is this going to kill? Yes, it will kill.
Nice.
So just taking the first match of that.
Bringing it back.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Alright, let's see how Beaver reacts to that. We'll round start first slash.
Very good button.
Ooh, nice 5P. Good interrupt. There we got 2H into Rekkas.
Chat saying send May back to Johnny.
Oh, alright. Gets a little bit of
Mantro,
damage.
Alpha Blade.
Thanks for the cross up.
Ooh.
6k, but
Are you gonna
doesn't
get a
convert
burst?
with RC.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that
the burst was
completely whipped,
blocked.
though.
2 bars on Jess
We're gonna see
though.
a YRC, but gets thrown before he has a chance.
Yeah,
YRC
YRC.
here.
We're gonna see a super. Oh, the throw.
Nice throw.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Alright, okay, good anti-air. Alright, gets a little bit cheeky with the overhead off the Rekka. 6k.
Dashes
Dashes
away.
away. RC to continue pressure and gets the cross up with K Alpha. Nice anti-air 6p.
Pressure in the corner here.
Not blocking those overheads off of the Rekka.
Oh, Shuriken.
And
Blue,
Beaver doesn't have a
purple
lot of
RC.
life left. What side was he on?
Yeah, what side was he on? Oh, I tried to start up the Dolphin. Command throw,
Oh, but
Alpha
gets
Blade?
drunk by
Question
the
mark?
first line.
Yep, I was right. Low Alpha
Running
Blade.
that mix up. They look so similar. He just jumps off the ground and stuff.
The startup for
they
Alpha
do have a
Blade.
little bit different startup, yeah. Crutches a little bit for the command grab.
Tried to DP. Tension's building up. Red RC. There it
And
is.
confirmed
Just
for the kill.
taking it.
Ooh, that's gotta that's dramatic, you know. The run back comes and
The run back.
results go the other way.
It goes the other way. It's crazy. It's crazy. Man, oh man. Let me
We got
see.
a don't mess with the jest in the chat.
So we got loser semi coming up, but first, before that, let's take a look at the bracket that we got here. So it looks like we got Calavera versus Jess now, so that's gonna be May versus Chip. And whoever wins against that will have to fight Dimes for Crimes up here in losers finals. Who is playing Axel? So let me ping Xavier versus Jess. So I feel like we're over here just running the Dolphin Gauntlet. Well, I'm sure at the end of it.
You're right.
Tell me you're not fighting Chip, please. Calavera, I don't know what to tell you, but you are fighting Chip.
Feef only speaks the truth.
Got me with the run back. Nice. So, let me see. What was the score on the previous match?
Tasks going on.
You gotta update the challenge. Should really have like a second laptop for that for myself.
Oh yeah, that usually helps.
I got windows upon windows on my screen, but I hope everyone's enjoying the tournament so far. This is Feefle Fight Vol.1, so this is the very first iteration of it. Everyone's just sliding around, kicking each other. More in the future. This is my first time trying to TO, trying to commentate, trying to stream all of this. It's been a very fun experience.
Very, very overwhelming. It's a lot of work for sure.
Extremely Poggers tournament, yes, and it's not gonna be 6 hours. It was a little slow because I had to do losers, but I'm trying my best.
Thank you. You got some compliments for our commentary.
Thank you, Butterpuds, for the prime. So you guys can go whenever you want. Xavier and
Yeah, you
Jess.
don't have to wait for Feef to get back. we'll carry on the show without Feef until all that administrative tasks are over. Let's battle.
Oh, they're already going at it with their little
The
chibi
lobby.
avatars.
We're drop kicking each other. All right, we got May versus Chip.
The thing for
Calavera
the
versus
loading
Jet.
screen lasted long enough for me to switch that.
Mankind knew that they
So,
cannot change
just here running the May Gauntlet.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they
I will be here for every tourney until you win. Come September, well, guess who else is gonna play Melty Blood? I am.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll
Getting
have
into that
a-
Melty Blood.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a Feefle Fight Melty Blood edition. We'll see. But in any case, we have Calavera starting it off with Heavy Slash Dolphin.
Alright. Just trying to find the right moment to get in, but getting walled off with those anchor normals. And Calavera getting the RC confirmed into kill. First round going to Calavera and Jess with no burst.
Very dangerous as Chip, but we'll see what happens. We got Command Throw. Alpha Blade?
Yep.
I called it out every
Called it
single time.
Alright, gets a punish on the slide.
Sukiyaki, Red RC, overhead. Recta,
Suki catching the up bag.
very scary. Very scary in that situation. Are we gonna see Alpha Blade?
Grab.
Oh,
Oh,
overhead.
this on 6K. Perfect.
So just with a reply. Punch, punch. Stop that
Dodges the
air.
bar flash.
Calavera with the advantage of stage and song choice, but low Alpha Blade. Going for
I think
DP.
it's neutral in this matchup is
Man.
actually kind of tricky for Chip because of how May's normals work, because they're so big.
They're
and,
so big.
It's so hard to whip punish, right?
Especially, like, you gotta be careful in the air. Oh, that's very scary. Calavera's
Very good.
taking a
ball.
liking to that quick RC into Charge Dust.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder if it's going to kind of come up with diminishing returns now, you know, since it's being used so often now.
So
But
Calavera taking
Calavera
that first game.
Taking the game there.
Waiting for the opponent. I thought they took away Chip's teleport. Uh-oh. Damn yo. One kick.
Alright, a little bit of neutral here, being very careful, not trying to run into May's normals. Okay, nice anti-air.
Man throw
Leap
was
grab.
stuffed out.
Doesn't get that leap grab. Chance at the back dash with Dolphin. Oh, 2S anti-air! Oh, block. Blocks the burst. Here's a punish. That's gonna be big damage. Wall break.
charge 6H like an animal. But just with the reply, but
Oh,
Calavera with the air grab, he was ready for it.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Okay, 5k. Okay, 5k. K Alpha. Alright, Calavera finding a way to get out of pressure there. A little bit about it. Oh, but Jest taking his turn after blocking 8 Dolphin. Very brave. Dolphin, reversal Orca.
Sukiyaki. Red
Pressure.
RC.
This is gonna be a kill. Off of the K Alpha in the corner. Evening it up. This game could go to anyone. A little bit of a trade there. Anti-air close slash. A good interrupt after.
Ooh, tried to go for the command throw and got gold bursted. Made with a reversal super,
Reversal,
lots of damage,
that's
and it
it.
looks like Calavera takes it.
Alright, so it
Crazy,
looks like we're gonna see
crazy.
Calavera versus Killgame.
Just gotta run through that, that May. Unfortunately, dies to the hands of May. But it looks like Calavera is going to fight Dimes for Crimes up here in Losers Final.
Alright, so this one is gonna be first to 3.
First to 3, best to 5.
Best of 5.
This is the first. I was so confused when everyone was saying like FT2, FT3. I'm like, what? I've never heard of that before. So these two can go whenever they want. Is Grand Finals gonna be another Maymir? We'll see what happens. Oh no.
Maymir, huh? Can
Doesn't-
anybody stop these maze?
Change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame
Calavera does not want to go cold playing, starting that match right away.
Duel 1.
Axel versus May. Dimes has lots of May experience fighting me and a lot of other Mays, and also fighting Sad Kill. So we'll see if we'll see if Axel can stop the May menace being this entire tournament.
And they got a lot of practice fighting May in these few sets. So you can make it past Calavera. It's going to whip punish.
Oh, purple RC to get away.
That was very good.
Nice punish. Both players still have dust. Oh, or burst. Got air thrown and hit low.
Oh, okay. Tries to go for the dust there, but Dimes for Crimes being aware and blocking high.
I did not know you could do that. Low, yeah. Counter dolphin, nope. Has experience to mash out of counter hit dolphin. Just walk back. Did not want to commit. Was rewarded. Was not blocking low. Was not blocking low there. Also, this is a best of 5, by the way. So first to 3.
Good anti-air, gets that 5p rinse in.
Oh, just running
Runs
under.
Nice.
Sticky situation.
Pressure.
Was able to get out of it. Just run away. Get away from May. But May very fast herself. 5p.
Punishes that 2H. There was no
Jumping
cancel,
dust.
but-
Run up throw. Waiting for
Okay, how
burst.
much
No.
damage is this gonna do? Okay, tries to be a burst.
Oh,
There's a gold
use it
burst
for gold
though.
burst.
Very
Just
dangerous.
Diamond's probably just looking to keep May out of here.
Yeah, I'm scared if Calavera gets in the Orca Super coming out, but looks like Dimes managed to keep him out.
So feel like not much adjustments gonna be changed. Maybe just getting used to the other players' habits.
Ground start, 2H. Oh, tries to go for a command grab there.
Counter hit Dolphin? Nope. Ready, but Calavera ready for the jump out and use a 6H, and
Ready
now
for
we
the
have
burst,
this
too.
full combo, and now Axel's almost dead here.
This looks like disaster for Axel.
Disaster
This time doesn't
passion.
stand up. Didn't do the jump S, so didn't get caught by the super, but trades later with a Dolphin, which is no good. Oh, alright, catches him with a sweep, goes for the typical frame trap, post slash 2H. Here's the command grab, full risk basically, that's a lot of damage. We got super on deck as well.
Lots of damage. I think this does more than the reversal super.
Yeah, so Dimes for Crimes, just a combo away from death.
Oh, you press the button.
Orchid super!
1-1 now.
みんな一緒に
Dang, that was like 2 interactions per round. Alright. Tries the 6K there. I wonder what that's supposed to be. Oh, nice air dash. Getting that punish off of the Rensen. Alright, using the up dolphin to stop Dime's jump. The Dime's getting that anti-air combo, but staying in the corner.
Ooh,
Oh, this time doesn't block the charge dust.
burst. Oh, he
Okay.
blocked. So Calavera blocked it, but wasn't able to follow up.
Yeah, I think when you bait the burst up there, you get their burst to fully empty, but I don't think you get a real punish.
So Calavera, about 1 hit, like that,
Oh, nice jump
to
pass.
dying.
Oh, alright, we got a little bit of a punish on that jump age. Dolphin, nice anti-air. Puts Calavera back at full screen, goes for the rent and meaty. Or not quite meaty. Nice run under. Alright, so he's going to use PRC and the
Just to get away.
drift. Yeah, it's a
Fortunately, May's in. Just run away.
Yes.
Oh, a scary situation. Meaty grab. Meaty.
Okay, though, the
Oh,
grab in the
God.
middle of the screen is not going to do so much
Command throw?
damage above the
Oh
earth.
my goodness. But Calavera still has the burst here, so... Okay, what funky thing's gonna happen now?
Super. Just
No.
going to whiff.
Yeah.
Oh! That
Oh
was a
my-
very, very far away burst. It was,
Yeah.
pretty hopeful there, but didn't work out.
Map. Duel 1.
Wishful. Wishful, not hopeful.
Wishful. So, Calavera here on his tournament life. No, Calavera is not going down with a fight. Jump dust, burst. Close slash, heavy slash, dolphin. I'm just trying to keep May out. Now May is in the corner. Red RC did not hit, but was still able to follow up with a couple hits. Lots of Kyo take my energy in chat right now.
A lot of support for.
Oh, jump dust axle bomber, very strong. I don't know what that move's called, but it's a very good move. First part is mid, and then the rest of it is low.
Rensen into the low follow up. The
Yeah.
spin. Oh, with punishes the super, and there's one more round until Calavera is eliminated if Calavera can't take it back.
Ooh, just went in between those sickles there.
Alright, interrupts with the 5P. 2H to intercept the dolphin. Calavera trying to
Purple
find his way
RC
in.
traded there.
Good save.
Very lucky for Axel here. Wow,
And tags him with the 2H.
tags him.
GG's.
Axel.
All right.
Axel wins. So good stuff.
Good stuff from both players. Nice try, Calavera. And we're going on to our next May versus Axel fight.
Our grand finals here.
Grand finals of May versus Axel. Have you guys had enough of May versus Axel, or you want more?
It's a very it's a good matchup for me to watch because I get to learn it.
Good study.
I get to study a little bit. So these two met in winners finals. Actually, we can just take a look at the bracket right here. Did I update it? Of course I did. But here we go.
All right.
We'll just let the loading screen rock and I'll swap out of it.
Mankind knew that they
So
cannot change
this
society.
is... Oh,
So instead of
let me
reflecting on
add
themselves,
this
they blame
to indicate that he's in losers. But Diamonds for Crimes needs to win best of 3 twice to take it all. That is Sad Kiel's reward for winning winners finals. Where he only has to win once.
Yeah. A lot of Kyo take my energy.
様子見はやめときな。
Where's love for me? Sad Kiel is sad. All right. Let's get into it. Both players picking the green color. Let's see how Sad Kiel plays this matchup differently from Calavera. All right, good air dash there. Gets a little bit of a conversion. Reversal throw. Dolphin getting tagged by 2H.
Axel with the stage and music advantage gets hit burst, block the burst, full combo conversion. Sort of. Went the other way, but
But it's still killed, so...
Sad Kiel was ready for it.
Alright. Round start slide, trying to catch like a 5P or something like that. Alright. Intercepting another dolphin. I think Dimes has gotten the hang of the timings that Maze like to do dolphins at or something. Okay, trying to reset the positioning using that move. Right, sneaks in a command grab. A little bit of chip damage off of Cherry follow-up from Nelson. Oh, gets another command grab there. Very sneaky. When the screen moves up, it's a lot harder to see the command grab. So, looks like Kyogin might be timing it to the opponent's jump. Anti-air gets a full conversion, almost. Ooh, runs up for the close slash to apply some pressure, but gets bursted right away. Kiel getting a full combo here.
Still has burst. Blue RC into grab.
Nice.
Though Sad Kiel does have 2 bars. Purple RC
Be
to cancel
careful
that.
about that reversal super too. I think
Keeping
maybe
me-
Calavera's reversal supers have left an impression on the Kyogin.
Red RC overhead gets bursted. Still a
Yeah,
chance.
doesn't want to take that mix up.
That chip looking scary, but Sad Kiel does have the reversal.
Oh, builds enough meter for 50% as well.
That
Oh,
2
but gets hit by
slash is
2S.
so strong.
みんな一緒に
That was very close.
Mankind knew that they cannot
Very, very
change
close.
society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, trying to make some space with that retreating normal. Fade away, or the fade away special. A little bit of stare down. Thanks for times. Putting Sad Kiel back into the corner though. Eating a lot of Ren Sense and bursting as well. It looks like Dimes for Crimes. Very good control right now. Tags Sad Kiel with a straight jump S. Okay, both of them jumping. Matches have become very jumpy. 2H. Very nice answer to the jump, or to the H dolphin. Okay, 5P is out.
Briscoe bar all the way up. Very dangerous for Dimes here.
Blocking that jump, or the H dolphin. It's +5, very scary.
Burst. Able to get
no.
yeah.
Out of reach.
And did the jump dash and kick dust follow-up combo after the horizontal dolphin.
Oh, a little bit of a stare down, and then Sidekio going for those trusty jabs. Each dolphin +5 goes for the dust.
Red
RC,
yeah.
that's good. That's good damage, especially with Dimes low on health, no burst. It's a very dire situation. He might die to chip damage if it doesn't do anything right now.
Oh, scary! That is so scary. Ah, 2-slash again.
2S again.
Yes, that's how the first match ended as well.
All right.
So.
Sidekio's up 2-0.
2-0 here.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
We're gonna have to see a 3-0 from Dimes. He wants to bring it to
next bracket reset. Yeah.
Yeah, the bracket's reset. Yeah, that's a little bit high to burst. Oh, and goes for the super too. Okay, goes for the gold burst this time though.
Purple to stop that.
Explosion.
Oh, got hit by her
vertical.
Yellow.
Didn't want that mix up. Tries to bait a burst there. Gets tagged by the dolphin. He can only eat nothing actually. He gets hit by anything, he's dead.
Just like a jump in heavy slash.
Alright, jumps over the dolphin, but takes a ton of risk for blocking all of that. Alright, nice fire slash. Alright. Sidekio getting that one air dash jump H there. H dolphin, RC.
Oh, again, the difficult burst against May.
Yeah, Sidekio really making a lot of the opportunities there with the dolphins hitting, converting with the RC. I think Dimes is getting a little bit impatient after blocking the H dolphin. And Sidekio takes it.
Sidekio does take it. Here Grand Finals.
Sad kill, more like sad kill.
sad kill, more like sad kill. Oh no. So, we made it to the end of the tournament.
Good stuff. Dimes for Crimes and Sidekio. And congratulations to Sidekio for taking the whole thing.
Let's take a look at the bracket again. Just to see how this played out in the top 8. So, what a crazy tournament. I had a fun time. So
it looks like Sidekio didn't drop a single game in top 8. Can anybody stop Sidekio? And then we got Dimes for Crimes. And Dimes for Crimes. After dropping out of winners from Sidekio, you can see took it 3-0 over Calavera. So looks like there's a little bit of stratification. Let's see you guys step it up next
Feefle Fight, yeah. Yes,
Very
yes.
interesting.
I will make another graphic out of that, you know. The ones that people have, you know, the top 8 characters. I'll do that.
Let's see some Faust next time.
See some Faust? Alright, Rin, you gotta enter and you gotta play your Faust. Or maybe you can ask Guardian Zay to come in here.
Guardian Zay?
Yeah. But
right, that was fun.
Yeah, that was super fun. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. This is my first time like doing a tournament like this. I changed
Good
like
job.
my branding a little bit just for the tournament and all that stuff. Let me plug myself in on Twitter. So I'm over here on Twitter, and we actually use my Discord to organize all of this. So you can join the Discord there, and you can follow me on Twitter there.
You beef.
I don't know if I'll do it every single week. Took a lot out of me, but
Yeah,
It
it's a big commitment, but I think and the next one would be pretty fun too.
yeah, it'll be super fun. Yeah.
Please ping at stream start next time. Gachi Feef says.
I did ping stream start. I used add alerts.
Oh.
I can see it. That's what I. Let's see. I'm looking. No, I didn't. Announcements?
You gotta look inside your Discord and see if Feef is a liar or not.
Ah, I see. I put it in the wrong spot.
Ah.
I put it in the wrong spot, but I did use the alert ping.
Oh, did you put it in Tourney chat?
I put it in tourney announcements.
Tourney announcements.
Ah,
If
I
you're not
didn't
in
use
the
the
channel,
alert
you
ping.
can't see it.
No, I'm a liar. I'm a liar.
Anyway.
Forgive me. But it was on the schedule. Smooth tournament, finished in 3 hours, yeah. It could have finished maybe 30 minutes early. Can't wait for the international edition. Yes. This one was
International.
NA. This one was NA only, but if there's enough interest, I don't mind organizing it for EU and Asia regions as well. I
Thank
just
you,
want to know
everybody.
if there's more interest for it. But feel free to, drop some messages. When is EUW? No idea. This was the first time
EUW.
This is the first time
What?
I've done this.
It went well.
Yeah.
Got a
Your
few
game
lessons
wants to be
learned,
itched.
but
Yeah.
overall, very good.
International. Yeah. Very good. Yes. Lots of strong people in the bracket. But I think we might end this here. And we'll find someone to raid. Do you have any closing remarks?
Thank you everybody for coming to participate and coming to watch. You got a great turnout. I think we hit a peak of 100 or something
Yeah.
during this tournament.
Yeah, I'll look at that after and I'll let you know. But yeah, we hit a lot.
And thanks for letting me commentate.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, I think I would die if I was the only one to commentate. Also, this is very open to anyone else. If Ren can't commentate, you can come and commentate. I know Oni Heart wanted to, but Oni Heart had to leave.
At work, right? Yeah.
Family, I believe. But yes, this is very open. You don't even have to be a VTuber. But
Get
yeah.
some bigger names in here.
So, any raid
Thank
target.
you.
Yeah. For me, I have 2 days off right now.
Right.
I might stream some extra, but we'll see. Probably just gather my thoughts, take a nap, maybe eat dinner. Eating's very good.
Eating is pretty important.
Yeah. So, let's see. You definitely want to be involved in the next one. Yes. I'll probably be more open with dates. Maybe hold polls and dates. Polls and dates for possible future tournaments and also regions. I did have fun doing this. I was a little nervous this morning, doing all of this.
It was very fun. Went very well.
Yes. Well, otherwise, I guess I will not keep you guys any longer. So give me
You
a
know who
second.
you want to raid?
No, I don't.
I'll give you some of my list. We've got Serena.
So that
There's
is
Tai, career of C69. We've also got Hiningao,
Ah.
Chikzama, Gerugaro,
Yeah, okay.
Sina Plumiel, Kibo the Frog. There's a lot of Blaze Blue today.
Because there is a Blaze Blue VTuber tournament going on right now. Yes, you know what? I think we should raid Heenan. She's playing Arc Knights right now, but she hasn't streamed in a while. So I think we should raid her. So, you know,
Alright.
yeah. But thank you so much everyone for coming. I had a great
thank you.
time. I hope I see you guys in the next stream. I guess our raid message will go just to Feef raid. You know.
Feef raid, Feef raid.
You don't even have to use the emoji. You just say Feef raid. Thank you everyone for coming to
Thank
the
you.
stream. Just give me a second before I press the raid button. Let me make this as fancy as I can. Ready? Okay. So no. Watch this. Okay. Alright. Wait, I'm not done yet. Okay, hold on.